Breaking Bad. I have to go do a hit in the back of the room. Alex Spears, dressing suspiciously like David Lucas was tonight. This is interesting. Alex, have you been on the show before?
I've not.
How long have you been doing stand-up?
About 7 years.
7 years. Where at?
I started in Charlotte, and I've been here since like the start of 2020.
Charlotte, start of 2020. You moved to Austin.
Yes, I did.
I love it. Okay, how's it been going?
Not too bad. I feel like through like 5 months it was going great, and then the pandemic and the whole.
And then tonight happened.
And then this, and no, it's going well. It's going well.
Okay, what do you do for work?
I work in Texas.
God.
Yeah, I know. Well, I do. I recognize that I look like I take adult hockey very seriously, but well, that plays.
It's true. Have you ever thought about going by the stage name Fred Wurst?
No. This guy's making up bomb, right? This is crazy.
Yeah. It's contagious. Got No Jokes 19. He's just spreading like wildfire right now. Alex Spears, 7 years in the game. What's the most fun you've had in your entire comedy career?
I mean, this is...
Other than this.
Okay, other than
this, Alex, people are literally going to kill themselves if you tell them that this is the best moment of your 7-year comedy.
Other than killing myself after this, it is...
You won't do it. You won't do it, Alex. I know you won't do it.
I host a show here in Austin, and then I host a pretty big show back in Charlotte.
What's the most exciting thing you've ever done in your entire life?
Told the joke that went well.
What was that joke?
Not this one.
Why don't you do that joke?
I took a lot of Adderall today, which is true, because I wanted to be really focused at work and really, really sweaty at the same fucking time. God damn it.
Wait, that was the joke?
No, that wasn't the joke. That was the joke.
Okay, let's try again. Alex, 7 years in the game.
Yeah.
Dude, the best joke you've ever written. 7 years. 7 years doing comedy. Do your best joke.
All right. I was homeschooled growing up, which is strange because being homeschooled, you immediately have something in common with a lot of other weird people who are also homeschooled. Like being homeschooled, I have something in common with 100% of Civil War women. And like 98% of women that wear ankle-length jean skirts. You know, like, you were homeschooled? I didn't see you there. And you're like, that's not how it works. I don't think you had mom. I had mom. Pretty good.
Holy shit. Oh my god. Oh my god.
That was pretty good. Did you like the words? You like the words? Well, yeah, they're back. And men are funnier than women.
Oh my god, Alex Spears. This is unbelievable. It is absolutely incredible. Do you love doing stand-up comedy?
Yeah, I like doing it.
And you do it a lot?
Yeah, I do it a good bit.
How often do you do it? Like, how many times a week do you get on stage? In the 7 years that you've been doing stand-up, what do you think it would average out to?
I mean, average out to probably 4 or 5 nights a week, but currently probably 2 nights a week.
Alex Spears. I don't know. I think this is one of those, like, we've never had this before, but this is, I think we're having our first, like, of mice and men moment, where we might just shoot him in the back of the head going down the back stairway. Give me the money. Because we don't want you to have to do it.
I mean, apparently I can't, right? I can't do it. So.
You're not going to do it. Don't do it. Please don't do it right after this. I will literally feel bad. Not quite as bad as I felt listening to your minute of stand-up.
No, that plays.
And I've already begun the mourning process, to be honest with you. Alex, give us a redeeming quality about you. What's something that will make us all like you?
The set's over. Come on. I think we should hear one more. I'm just saying.
You want to hear one more?
One more. Come on. This is it. Pull it together. Redeem yourself. Let's go. I'll give you one if you want one.
Ladies and gentlemen, doing one more joke. Here he is, Alex Spears. This could be the moment. A lot of redemption on the line.
Dude, do this one with confidence, because you can't get worse.
7 years in
No,
the
you're
game.
right.
Take the mic out of the stand, put the stand over here, step up and fucking sell it, deliver it. Let's go. No, that's not funny. That's not funny.
Another no.
You bombed on that.
Yeah.
Deliver the
So,
joke.
so my therapist recently prescribed me magic mushrooms for my depression. Which is kind of dope. I'm all for psychedelics, but it was a little hurtful because this guy essentially just heard all of my problems and was like, "We gotta go outside the realm of traditional medicine for this one." And it's also, okay.
Is that it?
Did you like it?
No.
All right, this sounds crazy. Hear me out. One more.
It's actually incredible. You have no, I would imagine it's like if a musician like blocked their ears completely, right? And was stuck playing music with the inability to hear what they were playing. I feel like you have no fucking idea what's funny, Alex.
No, I don't. No.
Okay. You guys think we should hear one more joke? I mean, it's unbelievable.
7
years. 7
years.
7 years in the game, averaging out to 5 nights a week. Imagine if you guys did that with anything at all. Imagine being this bad at something that you've done 5 days a week for 7 fucking years. And I know what you're thinking. This next one's got to be the one, and I'm with you. Ladies and gentlemen, Alex.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you. It's so nice. It's so nice of you to come out and see me. I'll get a little personal with you guys. Growing up, it was kind of tough. I had really bad dyslexia growing up, which wasn't very easy for a kid like me who was already very short and fat at the same time. I was essentially like a 12-year-old Danny DeVito that just couldn't read. But I thought I gotten over it until recently I saw a kid on the news who said, "Dyslexia is not my disability. It's my superpower." It's a little, and to prove this, he made a mural of John Cena's face out of 747 Rubik's cubes. And I was like, is that what I was like as a kid? That's Asperger's? All right, that's not dyslexia. Let's be honest, that's Asperger's. Thank you.
Holy shit, dude! Oh my god!
That was pretty good.
Oh my god! It's unbelievable.
So you didn't like that one?
Truly unbelievable. It's truly
He didn't like it, but the crowd loved it.
Is there anybody in the audience that signed up for tonight's show that has never done stand-up comedy before? You, sir, what's your name? Jake, will you come up here and do one joke?
Oh, jeez.
I want to see if Jake, 0 years, 0 sex, and I'm betting on Jake to have one more better joke than 7 years, 5 nights a week, Alex Spears. Ladies and gentlemen, making his Kill Tony debut, his first time ever on stage. This is Jake, everybody.
I don't know if you guys noticed, but mullets are back in. For some reason, they only shave the side of their head, though. And I think it's because their uncle wore it down. Face fucking. Yeah. All right. Oh, God. No. Fuck. I was rooting for him not to be funny so bad. I don't want you to kill yourself, dude.
Don't kill yourself.
Oh, fuck. Why was that so funny?
Oh my God! Did you have more? You want to do some more? You want to leave on the top? I don't.
Leave on a high note. Get the fuck out of here.
You should.
I'll take everybody.
Jake, have a big joke book. Here you go. There, you got it.
Look at that.
All right, step back up there, Alex Spears. I gotta ask you. I want you to be honest. How do you feel right now, Alex?
I feel fine. I feel completely fine. I feel that after doing comedy for 7 years, it's like I'm dead inside already. Fuck it, you know.
Right. Absolutely. Unbelievable. You guys, you just witnessed a comedy anomaly. I literally just grabbed the first human from the crowd that I saw to confirm. Look at the high five he's getting from his big buddies and everything. What a magical moment. He's there with a drink, enjoying the show, a nice table, just had the time of his life. He's got a Kill Tony joke book, and you're about to go to that alleyway right now.
Go back to the alley.
Alex, you're going to go to that alleyway, and I want you to keep your head up, okay?
What?
Here's the little joke book. It literally says "You suck" on it. You can't even. I'm not kidding. Do you catch it? Yeah. Alex Spears, everybody. This is the show he signed up for. It ain't easy, baby. It's a long way to the top if you want to rock and roll.
Damn.
We haven't had a female up here tonight. You guys think we should pull to get a lady, huh? Whoa, the milkman. Oh boy. The milkman, a famous character. Oh wow, Bill Billingsley and his lovely wife. This is incredible. I can hear the internet going wild right now. Alfie, John, the milkman famously drank so much milk. This is all guys. Sean, Tim.
Yeah, how much milk was
Do you have a? Do we have a receptacle, by the way, before you do what I think you're doing? Oh God.
Welcome.
You know what? I know I said we're gonna pull till we get a lady, but I just pulled a guy out who I think is just
How you doing,
unbelievable.
brother?
I actually walked
Well, how are
by-
you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Kicking ass, taking names. How'd you find out about me?
You know who I am.
Okay. Did you change your name?
No, I've been in here for like a month.
Okay. Well, I've got.
We made March Madness predictions together.
Oh, beautiful. Yeah. Now I know who you are. Yeah. So, Florida ended up winning, which is what I predicted.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on that?
That's what I predicted too. Yeah, me and you both predicted Florida to win it all.
Right. Neither of us predicted UConn women though, which was interesting.
No, we did not.
That's right. How are you?
I'm doing good, man. I'm in the car right now.
What are you out and about doing?
I'm about to go link up with this bitch. We're about to fuck.
That's what I'm talking about. Hey, people, in the future, you hear
Yeah.
this? This is how you're supposed to live your life. Good on you, my man.
Yeah, you know, me and you, guys like me and you, we always be pimping.
Absolutely. Scale of 1 to 10 for me. How hot is she?
How hot is she?
Yeah.
She like a 6'7", like a 6'7".
All right,
Nothing crazy.
that'll do. That'll do. That's some Saturday afternoon fun. Good on you. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so we had March Madness. Are you a baseball fan?
Yeah. I am a baseball fan. Yankees are up 3-0 right now.
There you go.
Satisfied.
What do you think of the torpedo bats?
They're gonna try and nerf it eventually.
I'm in agreement.
I'll enjoy them while they last. I mean, I don't think it's affecting it too much because the Yankees bats are still like. I mean, it's not like everyone, like even the guys who are using like Volpe's batting like a +70.
Right.
It's not like we're like beating off on them.
Right. All right.
And our best hitter, the best hitter in the league right now, doesn't even use a torpedo bat. So.
Oh, Tani?
Aaron Judge.
Oh, yeah. You think Aaron Judge is the best hitter in the league?
I think he's a better hitter than Ohtani. Ohtani's a better overall player because he can do more.
Okay. All right. Yeah. And why doesn't Judge use a torpedo bat?
I don't really know, but hey, whatever he's doing, it's working. He's batting almost 400 right now, so.
Right. He started the season with what, like 6 home runs or something?
Yeah, he just hit his 7th a couple days ago.
There you go. So, do you think he's gonna get 50 home runs this year?
Yeah, he's on pace to get 60. So
Right. I know.
hopefully.
You think okay, so do you think he'll get 60?
If he's healthy, yeah, I think he can hit 60.
Yeah, that's the issue with him. What do you think of their pitching?
We're banged up, but I feel like if we're having some time to adjust and guys are having time to get better. So I feel like if we continue to do that, we'll be in good shape. Because the rest of the American League is not that good.
That's true. What did you think of Juan Soto's decision with the Yankees to go to the Mets?
Man, fuck Juan Soto.
All right,
I hate Juan Soto.
all right. So you think the Mets are gonna be contenders this year?
Well, Juan Soto has been playing like shit so far, so I feel like the Mets are a little bit all bark, not really bite.
I understand that. All right. What? Okay, so you're gonna go fuck this chick. Excellent. Is she your girlfriend or is she
Yeah.
just some girl?
Nah, she's just some random girl.
How'd you meet?
She's like it's just some girl that I met online. She's like really fat.
Oh man, you
Because
can.
I have like a thing for like obese girls.
All right, how'd you get that?
I was like scrolling through a dating app.
All right, and you just saw this chunky bitch, and you're like, I'm gonna stick my dick in her.
Yeah, I saw like this fucking torta, and I was just like, yeah, I got a crack.
All right, so does she know you're coming over to fuck?
No,
Oh no way. So you got to play the game.
yeah, it's just like it's like a surprise.
Okay. All right. You gonna wrap it up?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up.
Yeah,
Dude, I can't have
definitely.
no kids.
Yeah, especially with this girl. All right. So you going to her house?
Yeah, no. Yeah, I'm going to her house. I can't. My mom would never let me have kids with a fat girl.
Yeah, dude. Good on you, man. All right. So you've never met this chick, but you just have so much self confidence that you're gonna be able to lay pipe.
Oh yeah, I better.
All right. I like that
Or
confidence.
else that would be like shameful to myself.
Oh yeah, you're gonna be swinging and missing big time. So like, what? Like, how? Tell me about the interaction. So you're on Tinder or whatever, Bumble, whatever you or whatever you
Yeah.
you swipe right or whatever. She swipes right. You get in her DMs, and she's like, "Do you want to come over?" Or how's that work?
Nah. So basically, I slid up and I put like the yum emoji, like licking my lips, and
Okay.
and then she put hard eyes, and I was like, oh yeah, it's ball game from there. So then some small talk, exchange numbers, some addresses,
Oh yeah, you're gonna fuck.
and then I'm yeah.
Do you speak with
Oh
this
yeah, I'm gonna
girl in
fuck. Yeah.
any language aside from emoji?
Yeah. We started small talking after the emojis.
Okay, good. Have you spoken on the phone with her?
Yeah, I called her to let her know I was on her way because she knows I'm on her way, but she doesn't know what I'm gonna do to her.
Okay. I mean, I think she can get a pretty good idea. Excellent. So is it she lives alone, or does she have roommates, or what's going on there?
Her roommates aren't home right now.
Oh, it's game over, Don, son. Good job, man.
Totally game over.
Excellent. Yeah. Now I don't know if
All right. Well,
if you
I'm actually about to be there, so I'll let you know afterwards how it
excellent.
happens.
Yeah, give me a post game recap.
Yeah, I'll give you a post game interview
All right,
or a
very
post game
good,
recap. Yeah.
very good, excellent. All right,
All
you
right.
take
Have a
care,
good
my
one,
man.
bro.
Best wishes. Stay safe. That's how we do.
The open mic last night, before I went on stage, this is one of the newer door guys, the new part of the original hires here. I want to see what a minute from this guy is like. I saw him do what is literally one of my favorite jokes I've ever heard last night, and he's a door guy here. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a new minute from Miles Johnson, everybody. Miles Johnson. Rebecca Rochon is going to be next, so just have her ready. Rebecca Rochon. I'm going to wait for Miles Johnson, though. Hassan, you see Miles Johnson anywhere? He's up on the other roof?
Here he comes.
Oh, he's coming. Hell yeah. This guy's a fucking monster, people. This is the future. I swear to God. You're going to love this. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Miles Johnson, everybody.
Hey, when I was a kid, I had a nickname. Everybody would call me the Big Gay Teapot, and every time I look at them right in their faces, I go, I just look them right in their face and I go, "What the fuck are you guys? Why the fuck you guys keep fucking calling me the big gay teapot? What the fuck am I doing? It's making you think I'm a big gay. I'm getting steamed up right now, honestly. I'm a little steamed up." And there's that one. You guys seem like honest crap. Do you guys think pedophiles would like kids with big dicks? I think they might like them, but I also think they might just be like, "Hey, dude, if I wanted to have sex with a man's penis, I'd just be gay. All right, get out of my van, you horse dick freak."
Miles Lights Out Johnson, everybody. My goodness gracious. This fucking guy. How are you, Miles?
I'm doing good. I'm good. I ran over here, so.
I love it, man. I love it. You're working right now. I saw you perform. I was going through the fucking trying to find a lady, saw your name, and I was hoping you were going to do that joke because I heard you do it last night, and it was amazing to me. Pedophiles, not into kids with big dicks.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Crazy stuff, man.
Priceless. Where were you when you wrote that?
Up at a mall, I think.
I love it. Miles, how long have you been doing stand-up?
Like 3 years.
Wow. Incredible. There's a guy that's been doing it 7 years that literally has nothing like you have.
Oh, shit.
Unbelievable. And you work here now. It's in 3 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about it?
Oh, it's dope, dude. I get to, see all the shows, do some shows, feel cool.
Yeah.
Have you signed up for Kill Tony before?
Yeah.
You've been on. Was that a
Vulcan?
Yeah.
When is it? Vulcan is, yeah.
perfect? How did that go? Not quite like it is now.
Yeah, it wasn't like it. I didn't really do a joke yet.
Yeah. No, I love it. No, it's incredible. And it's just amazing. That's what I love. It's like people that have been doing it 3 years and maybe their first year they weren't that great, but fucking worked at it and got better and didn't just stay horrible for 7 years. You know what I mean? Which is a thing that we saw earlier again. Luckily, you're probably working in another room where you probably have no idea what we're talking about, right?
That was that guy with the hat, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, rest in peace.
Yeah.
Oh my god. What happened?
Yeah. You're probably going to be the one that has to scrape the blood off of the floor.
Oh my god.
It's going to be a long night of work for you, my friend.
What?
Bill Billingsley. Now remind us, Bill, who you are exactly.
I have no idea where I am.
Yeah, but like your history, Steve Madness. I love it.
I'm an alcoholic. I hate my life and I'm fucking my secretary.
That's right. And the milkman, how are you? What?
Doing quite well.
Are you just drinking a bunch of milk over there? That's your third carafe, huh? What's the plan?
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, when something happens, what's your guys' master plan?
I have no idea.
I can tell you, coming from the 50s, I've never heard comedy like this.
And
You think that a milkman doesn't know when he gets too high on his own supply? I think I can have at least 6 more carafes.
you're going to drink 6 more carafes of your own milk?
I don't know. Depends how wild this night gets.
Wow, milkman, this is crazy. Miles Johnson just got booked on The Secret Show. All right, and I pre-picked the female comedian that's going to represent the ladies for the night. Ladies and gentlemen, this is looks like a new name. Rebecca Rothschild. I pre-picked it, so this one should be quick, but it doesn't seem like it's going to be, folks. Rebecca Rothschild.
Should have been behind the curtain.
Should have already been ready. Ladies and gentlemen, your final bucket full of the night, Rebecca Rothschild.
Hello! I just turned 30. I have officially expired. I'm at this stage in my life where I'm feeling really comfortable with my body and starting to feel confident in my own skin, while also feeling pressured to ruin it with a pregnancy. Parents are always trying to push it on us. They're like, oh my god, at times it's hard and it can really be thankless, but it's all worth it, and we see them sleeping in their bed all cute. And I'm like, so the best part is when they're unconscious? I don't get it. But if I did have a kid, I'd want it to be mixed because it's so on trend. I'd want it to be like half Japanese or something, and then like half whatever the surrogate is, because I'm not having it. I'm starting to get Botox now. Gotta do it. I think women who can move their face are ugly in 4. Thank you.
Fuck yeah, Rebecca Rothschild. Hold on to that microphone. I'm going to interview you. Welcome, Rebecca. This is your first time on the show, correct?
Yes.
Awesome. And how long you been doing stand-up?
2 years now.
2 years. Incredible.
I've been in Canada, so.
Wow, what part of Canada?
Vancouver.
Vancouver, absolutely. Wow, there's some. Are you guys from Vancouver? Rebecca Rothschild, what do you do for work?
I have a graphic design company.
All right, what do you do for fun?
I like to snowboard in Vancouver. Here, I like to drink. There's lots of drinking here.
Would you like some milk? I loved your expired joke.
That is true. I noticed that. I noticed.
But the mixed joke, not in my neighborhood.
Milkman.
Let's just say he doesn't drink chocolate milk.
Rebecca Rothschild. So you have your own little graphic design business. You snowboard in Canada and you drink here. How long are you in town for?
I'm here for good now.
Oh, you moved here.
Yeah.
How did you get to move here? Why did Canada give you permission to do that? Normally they don't do that. They say you'll stay here, we'll inject you with this, just be a Canadian. How'd you end up here?
I came here for freedom, baby.
She's not legal, folks. It's a long answer.
I used my business to get through, so. Yeah, I did it all the correct way. It was exhausting. Very expensive to get to this country, even though it's very similar to ours.
Right. Very cool. So now you're an American. Incredible. Okay. So what are you drinking? What type of drinking are you doing? You say that you snowboard in Canada and you drink here. I'm interested to know what type of drinking that you're doing.
Yeah, what kind of drinking are you doing?
Oh my god, you're finishing that fast. I'm impressed.
Yeah.
It was, I'd say like margaritas, kind of basic that way, but.
Have you ever drank 6 carafes of milk in front of 300 people before?
Not yet.
All right. Well, I love it. I want to time out your vomiting. I want to get Alex Spears up here to do one more joke, and when he hits his punchline, I want to time your vomit with him bombing, so that the people can hear literally his 12th best joke, and then they just see you vomit. I don't want them to know that you had 7 carafes of milk. I'm just kidding. I'm not bringing Alex Spears back up here. Anyway, his body's cold at this point, so.
His estate would not approve.
Rebecca, is this true what you said about pregnancy?
What, that I don't want to get pregnant?
Yeah.
Not yet, no. I'm waiting till last minute.
Okay. Do you have a boyfriend right now?
Engaged.
Engaged. And he lives here in Austin as well? Very good. What does he do?
He does a little of everything. Copywriting. He's,
You
you married him for the green card, didn't you?
She's like, who? What's his name again?
I wish it was another Canadian
Yeah.
though.
Oh, he's a comedian as well.
Canadian.
Oh, Canadian. Right.
And comedian.
Total different things. Absolutely. So, Rebecca, the most interesting thing about your entire life that you've ever done.
Oh my god.
How many abortions have you had?
Good question.
I got an IUD
Good.
before I came here. I had to set it and forget it. I knew where it was coming.
All
Be
right.
prepared.
Absolutely. IUD, a Canadian IUD?
Yeah.
So like a duck whistle? Does it make a noise or something?
A free one.
All right, Rebecca, a very fun performance.
Yes, good
Congratulations. Red band?
Here's a plant-based health ticket.
Here's a big joke though. You want to catch it? Boom. Got it. Rebecca Rothschild, everybody. There she goes.
Yeah.
The mic stand. Rebecca. You gonna do this or what?
Do what?
This is Jeremiah Watkins. His new YouTube special, Daddy, is on YouTube right now. Now's the time, Milkman. This is the stupidest idea. Wait. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh my god.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Oh my god, no.
Gallagher.
Oh no. Here, I'll do an Alex Spears joke and we'll see. Stay over the trash can. Keep your fucking head over the trash can. Keep it over the trash can. Keep it over the trash can. The whole time. Just stay there. There's more coming. Don't trip. Don't trip on our stage. No, don't trip on the microphone. Wipe your fucking nose.
Watch Jeremiah walk.
Yeah, we are. It's Daddy. It's on YouTube. There you go.
Look,
There
he's
you go.
throwing up. Everyone's
He's
throwing
about
up.
to throw up.
He almost threw up.
He almost threw up. Oh,
God.
there you
Don't
go.
look at him. Smells like cottage cheese over here.
Yeah. Oh, God.
That's my cologne.
All right. There you go. All right, Milkman.
Yeah,
Very good. Let's get the trash can out of here.
That was not worth it.
I know. Whoa, Bill Billingsley. Oh my goodness. Out of all the characters.
I guess I'm the first person to puke at the comedy mothership. The timing was impeccable, though, when you said I'm doing an Alex Spears joke.
Yeah, I'll do an Alex Spears joke. Perfect. Unbelievable. How about another hand for Jeremiah Watkins over there? Blood, sweat, and tears, and a whole lot of milk. Are you guys ready to put a fucking ribbon on tonight's episode or what, huh? Ladies and gentlemen, your final comedian has the record for most appearances all time ever on the show. A fucking phenom, currently making over $80,000 a month on Cameo. Selling out all over the world. Opening for Tom Segura, Duncan Trussell, Joe Rogan, Tony Hinchcliffe, a fucking sensation. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Big Red Machine, William Montgomery.
Wait, hold on. I'm about to ask a serious question. I've been back there the whole time. Why does it smell like fucking vomit up here right now? What is good? I didn't download the Oregon Trail and have half my family die of dysentery and almost drown trying to ford a river just to have 200 years later a bunch of purple-haired freaks complaining about pronouns. Growing up, my mom wanted me to date Anne of Green Gables. Instead, I ended up with Tamberly of the Electric Cheetah. It's like a strip club reference. Okay, let's. I don't know if y'all have heard, but California is trying to ban Skittles. Wait, trying to ban Skittles? They might as well be trying to ban water. Y'all know I love Skittles. Okay, and then hold on, I have a fortune cookie. Let me see what's on this fortune cookie. Nice catch, bitch. Holy shit. Redman is so old, I asked him if I should join the Union, and he said no, join the Confederates. Okay, that's my time. Thank you.
William Montgomery. Absolutely incredible that a random fortune cookie would have a red man joke in it.
I know, that's so weird.
Amazing. Another very, very fun set. How do you feel, William?
Feel pretty good right now. I just learned about Flipper, that dolphin that's smart as shit. I've been watching through the first season. I finished first season last night. It's
You
so
watched
good.
the whole first season of Flipper?
Yep. That dolphin is so fucking smart. What kind of, where'd they find that animal actor? I don't know. Yeah, that's the noise, dumbass. Good job. That's fucking a dolphin noise. Yeah, I love Flipper. I mean, he's so smart. It's a mammal, but a fish too.
Yeah, that is incredible. So, you've been watching Flipper for the past week straight?
Yeah, pretty much.
Good.
Past week straight, drinking a bunch of Welch's grape juice. I got a bad kidney infection, and my doctor prescribed Welch's grape juice. So yeah, I've been drinking a bunch of that.
That's a fucking hillbilly doctor right there.
Are you
What do you mean, hillbilly doctor? Why'd you use the word hillbilly? I'm trying to. Did you say that? Did you say hillbilly doctor?
Because you look like you live with squirrels. What are you talking about? Play dumb with me, Montgomery?
Are you sure it was grape juice that he prescribed? Or
Yeah, Welch's brand grape juice.
you're positive?
Wait, hold on. I look like I grew up with squirrels? What did you just fucking say?
I think he nailed it, yeah.
He nailed it. Is that what you just said, dumbass? I just want to know for after this. I brought two of my fucking pistols in through security. I have them both up in the green room, so I'm trying to get this right now. You agreed? Okay. What do you think about it? What do you think?
I think you're great, dude.
They're my favorite ones. Cool, thanks. I kind of don't believe you, though. Fucking piece of shit. What the fuck? I've been watching Flipper. I swear it's making me smarter. That dolphin is so fucking wise.
How much do you love Flipper?
Hey, y'all know I watch Flipper almost every single day.
Are you ever gonna stop watching Flipper?
I watch Flipper pretty much every single day. I'm probably not ever gonna fucking stop watching Flipper. I mean, literally, he's like a Judge Million of the water. Judge Million is such a wise Latina woman. He's pretty much the Latina version fish version of Judge Million. I think that's my main attraction to Flipper. He's like a Hispanic lady dolphin version of Judge Million.
You've been watching a lot of TV, huh?
I have been. It's my fifth day not taking Adderall. I had a horrible Adderall addiction, and now I'm not on it. So yeah, I've just been watching fucking Flipper. I mean, he literally is such a wise little water mammal. And he's really been helping me get through it. I was taking Adderall every day. You knew that, Tony. And then now, luckily, I've stopped. I
don't want to get addicted to Adderall and then get off it so I can appreciate Flipper this much.
Yeah. It's gonna take more than that, dumbass. Holy shit. Holy shit! It's gonna take a lot more than Flipper, dumbass. But I hope you do get to a point where you enjoy Flippers. He has a lot of parables. He has a lot of stories to tell.
Can you give us an example? You watched the entire first season. Can you give us a synopsis of one of the episodes?
One of them, there were a bunch of people down by a lake waiting to hear him talk, there wasn't enough food, and somebody had like a fish and some bread or something, and he ended up turning that piece of fish and bread enough to feed like thousands of these people. Um, that was one of the good ones. There was this guy who had leprosy, which is such a weird disease. You don't see leprosy a lot on television, but yeah, he had a leprosy, and he went to go see Flipper, and Flipper literally put his hand on his head and healed the leprosy. There was a guy filled with demons, and he got all the demons out of those guys. I mean, that's how holy Flipper is. I haven't gotten to the end. What? What? Yeah, I know you're not giving me a fucking spoiler, you jackass. Holy shit.
Wow, that is so interesting. The Flipper story that you told sounds familiar.
Does it? Yeah, it might be like Swiss Family Robinson or something. I knew that was popular around when Flipper came out. It might be a Swiss Family Robinson thing, or I don't know.
So, what are your plans with the remaining seasons of Flipper, and are you looking forward to it at all?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna wait till 2024 till the ball drops and finish season 2.
Milkman, I'm gonna check in with you over there.
Have you asked Flipper into your heart yet?
I'm talking about a fucking mammal that talks to some boy. What are you talking about? No, I haven't. I'm worried about it. Yeah. I'm worried about asking him.
Very interesting. Very interesting, William.
It's not that funny, Red Man. Nothing. What? I don't know what's going on over there,
You
dumbass.
did say that Flipper was in a lake.
Yeah, he's a freshwater dolphin. Like the kind you find in the Amazon. Those are really smart dolphins in the Amazon. They have little eyes. Yeah, he has these little beady eyes. It's really weird.
Do you like his eyes?
Yeah, I love his fucking eyes. I mean, they're this sweet green color. They're kind of like red bands. Yeah, when I get lonely at night, I just start looking at Flipper's eyes. And I've got to tell y'all, I can't get enough of looking into that little fucking dolphin's eyes, okay? And you're sure as shit not going to tell me I can't fucking look at Flipper. Okay, I'm going to look at him.
How much do you love looking?
Man, I love looking at Mr. Flipper! And I love Skittles! And that Flipper really is gonna save my life one day. When I do decide to fucking accept him into my heart, I'm gonna let y'all know, but I'm gonna do it maybe tonight. So I'm super excited about that. And then going to heaven. I'm gonna end up going to heaven, y'all. Y'all know I'm gonna end up in heaven.
When you get to heaven, William Montgomery, what do you think is going to be waiting for you?
2 king-size Butterfingers. It sure as shit better be fucking 2 king-size Butterfingers. You want those in Australia? Do you have those in Australia? Every year, sir. That's my Australian accent. Every year, sir.
Are you saying there he is? Sir?
Yeah, there he is, sir, with the Australian twang to it. Okay.
Name some more things excitedly that you're looking forward to seeing in heaven.
Peeps. Those chocolate eggs with the really yummy yolks inside.
Cadbury's.
Cranberries.
Bradberries.
Yeah,
Cranberries?
Cadberries.
You're saying that wrong. Blackberries? Cadberries, you mean?
What else do you think is going to be in heaven waiting for you, William?
Probably an Easter basket. I cannot wait till Easter. And that's actually when I'm going to finish watching Flipper, is probably over the Easter break.
Uh-huh.
I get 2 weeks off.
Okay, Milkman.
My heaven may be a milk delivery when the husband's not home.
All right.
He's saying he fucks me when my husband isn't there. We're having an affair.
Bill Billingsley.
Fuck you.
I wish you would.
You have always been a fucking slut. I cannot believe you just said that shit. Holy shit.
I haven't been fucked in months.
might be that strawberry.
He wants you to Netflix and chill.
Cool. William, any parting words before we let you go? Giannis, you've seen William before, right? Or
Yeah, no, I've seen him. Yeah. He looks like. He looks like.
Don't finish that sentence.
No, we gotta.
I can already tell. Don't fuck. I have an itchy trigger finger literally right now, and I'm not even holding the gun yet. So
You look like you robbed a house like a full family and took one piece of clothes from every member of the family. You got the kid's shirt, the dad's belt,
mom's jeans,
and mom's jeans.
one of the children's watches,
The children's watch.
the head of the great grandfather.
And the special ed kid's shoes.
yeah, just keep it going. What else can y'all say mean about
I don't
me?
think we're ever gonna stop.
Hold on, y'all never gonna stop. I'm never gonna stop. I love breaking into people's houses. I literally love breaking into people's houses.
Ladies and gentlemen, the great and powerful William Montgomery, everybody. The Big Red Machine himself. And like that, another episode of Kill Tony Down the Hatch. The Giannis Pappas Hour, available everywhere. Make some noise for Giannis, everybody! Are You Garbage? Make some noise for H. Foley and Kevin Ryan, everyone. His new special, Daddy, is on YouTube now. I'm going to hand for Jeremiah Watkins, everybody. Her new line of clothing, which is absolutely cool as fuck, and I'm going to be wearing a lot of it very soon. Juicy Couture at JetskyJohnson.com. One more time, Jetsky Johnson, everybody. All future Kill Tony Hall of Famers. How about one more time for the legendary Joel Jimenez, everybody. Joelberg has a band called the Mad Musical Band and a podcast called The Dogs of Browntown. Make sure you check it out. And how about one more time for our band? That's Paul Deemer on the horns, Michael Gonzalez on the drums, the great Steve Madness on the bass guitar, Matt Mueling on the electric guitar, has an album out on Bandcamp.com called Sketchbook. So check that out. The guy's a fucking freak of nature. We love him. And how about one more time for the leader of the band, Sean Dees, everybody. Right here. Catch him doing unbelievable shows all around town. He's in a band called Sketch. He plays with Gary Clark Jr. He does his own thing at the Continental Club on late Monday night. We fucking did it. Thank you to the Red Rose, the Yellow Rose, Gel Blaster, Deep Eddy Vodka, and the Austin Security Guard Service, and of course, Screwball Peanut Butter Whiskey. Here's the drawing from Ryan J. Ebel. It's over there. It's in the dark, but you'll see it pop up on the podcast right now. There it is. Oh, look at that. Good job, lighting guy. He drew that while you were all sitting there doing nothing. Jeremiah Watkins has no shame at all in his game. He brought pictures of himself to hold in front of himself, and he's throwing them at the guests and the audience they are literally dodging these pictures right now. Straight to the floor.
Like that girl in the forehead.
Straight to the floor they go. A promotional machine. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for coming out tonight, everybody.
Love you guys. Did you guys have fun tonight?
Thank you guys. Good night.
Take a risk, Columbus. Take a chance.
Hey, this is Redman coming to you live from the Comedy Mothership
That shit
here
is so
in
funny.
Austin, Texas, for a brand new episode of Kill Tony. Give it up for Tony
Take a chance, Columbus.
Are you guys ready for the best fucking night of your life? Fuck yeah! Make some noise for Brian Redband, everybody. Here at Kill Tony, the #1 live podcast in the world, brought to you by the Red Rose and the Yellow Rose, fucking Gel Blaster, Austin Security Guard Service, and Screwball Peanut Butter Whiskey, which presents tonight's band, everybody. Am I right? That's the great Paul Deemer on the horns over there. Michael Gonzalez. I'm 8 years old, and I have never felt better in my entire life. On top of some heavy lifting, some hot yoga, some golf, some meditation, and some winning hydration brand, fueling my well-being, and their hydration multiplier is one product that you might be missing out on your first thing in the morning before a workout when you feel run down after a long night out and on long flights. We've had a lot of long nights out here since the mothership opened up. My schedule has completely changed, and meanwhile, Liquid IV has me popping up fast in the morning, fully hydrated like it's a fresh new day. Red Band?
I love it, and the flavors are amazing. They have a brand new strawberry, and more efficiently than water alone. 12 delicious, refreshing flavors to keep your hydration routine exciting. Contains 5 essential vitamins, B3, B5, B6, B12, and vitamin C. It's made with premium ingredients, and it's non-GMO and free from gluten, dairy.
It is incredible. Grab your Liquid IV in bulk nationwide at Costco, or you can get 20% off when you go to liquidiv.com and use the code Tony at checkout. That's 20% off anything you order when you shop Better Hydration today using promo code Tony at liquidiv.com. Hey everybody, where are you in your mental health journey? No matter where you are, talking to a therapist who is trained to help can make a huge difference. They can help you find a new outlook on life and help you recover your energy, confidence, and joy. At Talkspace, you can find the right therapist with the right training for you. Finding a therapist can feel overwhelming, but Talkspace takes the pressure off that first step. It's very flexible, convenient, and it's an affordable way to get high-quality health care. At Talkspace.com, you match with a provider that's right for you, usually within a day or two. It's so convenient. There's no traveling to appointments, no missing work, or lining up childcare. You meet on your time when you're most comfortable. It's mental health care made easy. For Red Band,
Talkspace is private, secure, affordable, and your Talkspace therapist is always accessible to you. When you've met your therapy goals or simply want to cancel, Talkspace has a simple cancellation process and will work with you to get a prorated refund for unused time, if applicable. Talkspace is there for you to make your life better.
Looking to renew and rejuvenate your life? Look to Talkspace. And now, get $100 off your first month when you go to Talkspace.com/Tony to match with your dedicated therapist. Go to Talkspace.com/Tony now to get $100 off. Talkspace.com/Tony. Hey y'all, Mother's Day is right around the corner, and I gotta tell you, it's not always easy to find a 76-year-old woman something that is actually going to impress her, but I did it. It's the Skylight frame. She says it brings her joy on a daily basis, watching the photos cycle and seeing new ones come in. Bonus points that it's super easy for her to use, and it's super easy for us to send her new pictures. It is super cool. It's a sweet and meaningful gift that will give you a new way to stay in touch with those you love. It's so simple and fun to use, even if you're not tech savvy. No app or subscription required to send photos anytime from anywhere. Red Band?
It's a great way to feel close to those you love, even when you're far away. I mean, we live way far from Ohio, and I can just send her photos, email photos, and it pops right up in her frame anytime we want to. It's effortlessly to set up. It only takes 1 minute. Even for the less tech-savvy people can use it. It looks just like a real photo frame, and it adds a beautiful touch to your home. It's got a gorgeous 10-inch or 15-inch touch screen. You can swipe through the photos with your finger and even tap on the heart button, and it will let the sender know you love the photo. This makes the frame interactive and fun to use. It holds thousands of photos, and they rotate all day long. You have a 100% satisfaction guarantee. If you don't love your skylight, they'll offer you a full refund.
And now, as a special Mother's Day offer. Get 10% off, up to $30 off your frame when you go to skylightframe.com/Tony. That's right, to get 10% off, up to $30 off your purchase of a skylight frame. Just go to skylightframe.com/Tony. That's SKYLIGHTFRAME.com/Tony. Hey y'all, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm best friends with Joe Rogan, and it's easy for me to get tickets to anything. But I used to be a normal human being like you, and I know that buying tickets to your favorite events shouldn't be stressful. Game Time is the fast and easy way to buy tickets for all the sports, music, comedy, and theater near you. With killer deals on last-minute tickets and their best price guarantee, you can stop stressing over the tickets and start getting hyped for the fun you'll have. Red Bang, you like to go out in public sometimes?
Sometimes. Game Time is the place for last-minute ticket deals. Forget planning months in advance. Game Time has deals on tickets right up to the day of the event. Get exclusive flash deals on tickets for football, basketball, baseball, concerts, and more. The Game Time guarantees means you will always get the best price. If you find tickets in the same section of the row for less, Game Time will credit you what to expect when you arrive. Buy tickets in a matter of seconds. 2 taps and you're set. Tickets are sent directly to your phone, so you never have to
with Game Time. Download the Game Time app, create an account, and use code KILLTONY for $20 off your first purchase. You gotta buy tickets anyway. You might as well do it with the Game Time app and save $20. Terms apply. Again, create an account and redeem code KILLTONY for $20 off Game Time. Download Game Time today. Watch two of the funniest human beings in the world on the show this week. No different. Make some noise for the great Big J Okerson and Ari Shafir. Yeah. Big J Okerson. Ari motherfucking Shafir. Back again. Big J. Big J's first time at the mothership, April 5th. Dog Belly comes out on YouTube. The new special from the great Big J Okerson. Truly one of my favorite comedians on planet Earth.
Produced by the great Ari Shafir.
Ari Shafir getting into the production business all about me. I've never heard of your type of people being in show business.
Well, I got a loan for the special last minute with somebody else, and it turned out we avoided a thunderstorm that day. So, Ari, as they say, wears a lot of yarmulkes. Producer yarmulke.
Oh, yeah. Yes, he does. Welcome back. You guys have both been on this show before. You know what the fuck's going on. First time at the mothership. What are some initial thoughts of this joint?
It's pretty fucking amazing, Austin. You gotta feel pretty good about this being in town. The sign outside, if I gotta be critical, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. I would not say understated.
Well, you've seen out front, but perhaps you don't know that behind us right now, in the alleyway, is over 200 souls that signed up for the chance, for the possibility of 60 seconds on this stage. If they get pulled out of the bucket, you know their time is up and you hear the sound of a kitten. That means they have to wrap it up then, or else they bring out the angry West Hollywood bear. And then I interview them and we find out more about them. The entire thing is improvised. Big J, what do you think?
Is that what's happening out back? We got dropped off and I thought that just a decent amount of homeless people happened to know me. Is that Young Comics? I swear to God, I was like, man, I am popular in the hobo community. Get away from me, you vagrants. I threw money at some. They took it.
It has been getting wild out there. We've heard
like, why are you dressed slightly better than regular homeless people?
Very slightly. It's its own culture back there. The first week we found out there were people, making friends, laughing, drinking beers. The second week we found out that there was dominoes being played, that everybody's bonding back there. And as the thing has gotten better, now there's a giant speaker to announce the name, and they cut into the show at that part, and then they hear that. And but the fun fact is, somebody was about to start their own open mic in the alleyway during the show. That's how crazy these comedians are. So they're like, wait, there's an audience.
Don't you have to call city planning for stuff like this? Just like,
not in Texas, baby. You guys ready to what?
They're siphoning off power from the mothership. They'll fucking run their hands.
You guys ready to start this motherfucker or what? Huh? Let's do it. 60 seconds of comedy is the name of the game. Going first tonight, everybody. Instead of going to the bucket, we're going to go with one of our favorite regulars. He is a big, silly goose. We watched him all transform from a broke, struggling open micer to a rich, wildly successful touring comedian headlining sold-out shows all over the world. Sing it if you know the words. This is Hans Kim. This is Hans Kim.
What's up? It's good to be here in Austin. I love Austin, even though it's a tiny little city. You can tell it's a small city because our airport is just a line. Some airports have concourses A through F. We just have left or right. I was in Indianapolis this weekend, and they had a trans march for their rights or whatever. I was like, I can't have sympathy for you. What the fuck are you doing in Indianapolis? We all know trans people are coastal creatures. Get to a shore, buddy. The salt air helps the transition. Why don't you identify as someone that's adapted to their environment? But yeah, these liberals, what are you gonna do? They're going crazy out here. Liberals during the pandemic, they were like, stop having fun. You're gonna kill people. So? Alright, thank you.
He's done. All right, really held that last note there.
Held it.
Not many people end their sentence with the word so, but it's cool that you were able to give your sister a shout out and close your sentence at the same damn time. Let's fucking go.
That's actually just her job. Her full name's Soli.
Okay, way to tag a perfect joke. All right. I love it, Hans. Very, very interesting. You hate liberals. You've made that clear. Interesting joke about the trans march. You really saw a trans march?
Yeah, it was like 17 of them.
Wow. There's something like they should just march to San Francisco, and then they won't have to march ever again, right?
Exactly.
Something like that, but we should make it funny.
Thank you, Tony.
What do you guys think about the great Hans Kim? I'm not asking you. Your opinion means less than nothing. Ari and Big J are here.
Your hair is looking tremendous right now.
Thank you, Ari.
Floppy, dude. You look like a monkey.
Oh, thank you. Yellow monkey, I guess. Thank you, Ari. I love your hair. You got a spot on the right side. Like, I think I saw you at the march.
I know. I like Hans. You have such an awesome delivery on his jokes. It's like tasting fine foods. Like he gives you the punchline, you're like, it's delightful. Just witty and funny.
Thank you.
Just finger sandwiches of funny.
The airport is a line joke. Now, it's just kind of specific directly to the Austin airport. How did you think that was going to go?
I thought they were gonna be like, yeah, our airport is a line.
Yeah.
Looking for that local love.
Because the airport's so small, is what you're saying.
Yes.
Compared to
It's pretty decent size, though.
I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah,
You're
I'm
right, Ari.
Oh, you didn't have to break them down.
If you wrote the joke in 77, then yeah, that fucking fits. But
Actually, square footage wise, it's pretty large. I mean, tell your joke, but just know.
What else has been going on in your normal life this week, Hans Kim?
I've been having a great weekend. A lot of people laughed at me in Indianapolis. I lost my drone there. One of my hosts, Max, very funny comedian, he brought a lot of his mistresses into the green room. It was a very confusing situation.
That he delivers everything he says that way. What do you do with your hands when you're not holding a microphone and having a call that music? Koi pond rock? That's called koi pond rock.
Are you ready to get fucking massage?
Hans, do you ever get massages?
I used to once back when I was in Seattle. I listened to Brian Redband tell me about Backspace.com. Uh,
Wow.
Backpage.
So is he married? Rub man.
Rubman.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
How was that? It was a great sexual experience. I had intercourse with a prostitute. She asked me for my ID, and I gave it to her.
Aw.
Wait,
What if she's looking
wait,
for proof?
wait a second.
My
Wait a
age.
second. Hold on a second. She gave you, you asked for your ID and you gave it to her after this whole thing was over?
No, before. She was like, give me the money, and I pulled out $250. I was like, it's too.
To make sure you weren't her brother or something?
She was Asian. She focused on my asshole. She was really worried about keeping my asshole clean. And then she laid down. I did missionary with her, and then
Missionary and then.
It sounds like someone with Down syndrome being interrogated.
that's my experiences here. But yeah, no, she was like, oh, your big Korean dick, and I was like, is it really that big, or is it the $250 speaking?
You asked her that?
No.
Oh.
It's interesting the verbiage that she used, your big Korean dick, because that could be like 3 inches. Big Korean dick.
Oh, I never noticed that.
Condoms.
She put it on with her mouth.
She put it on with her mouth.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah.
You guys
She doesn't need to check Red Band's ID when he goes in there.
She has to punch his card.
So true. Hans Kim, way to get the show fucking started, my friend. You do it every week. You're a goddamn monster. More sold out shows all over the world. You're killing it.
Thank you, Tony.
Hans Kim, everybody. That was Hans Kim. That was Hans Kim. That was Hans Kim. That was Hans Kim. First name out of the bucket tonight goes by the name of Christopher Ward. Christopher Ward, everybody. So with this part, they run to the back door.
They go further here, right? It's like further down.
It's tricky. Security's a lot tighter, but technically they're closer.
How about you rode your institute of zip line right to the stage?
That would be good. That would be
You
good.
got to go. Yeah, maybe do one more for your people. And Sunday get a zip line.
Yeah. Zipline sounds like Zippix, which is a toothpick with tobacco in it. New sponsor of Kill Tony, so try Zippix, by the way.
6 amazing flavors.
Yeah, we know about this. Here's Christopher Ward, everybody. Make some noise for Christopher.
Don't know. So, I believe working at the customer service or in call center is the dumbest job because you got to deal with the dumbest customers, right? Anybody agree? Yeah, right. You got the dumbest customers because they always ask the dumbest questions, right? I worked at call center about 5 years. The number one question I always got was, "Are you American?" My response is always the same. "Are you?" Like that's what Americans say, man. Except for one customer would not fucking believe it. Kept screaming at me, going, "You're not American. You're not American. Up until the point you stated, and I quote, you are not American until you go overseas and kill some Arabs." Right? Fucking extreme. Just go to the gas station for that. Go to the gas station, get some smoke, get some lotto tickets, become a citizen. Go to the county, he's like, "Sir, you ready to check out? Are you?" Right after it's
Christopher Ward, making his Kill Tony debut. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
First time on this show.
Yep.
Absolutely.
First time in hell. What? This is wild.
Yeah.
You got a feel? Are you nervous?
Oh, hell yeah. I was not expecting to call. I thought I wasted gas coming down here.
have to because I was trying to keep my job, but then yeah, left it and they wouldn't let me back because I think I'm a criminal. That's a whole other fucking.
What do you do for work now?
Jack shit. I live off of the good graces of my parents.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm Jewish. No, I'm. Are
Your
taking
parents
membership?
give you money and they let you stay eternally 22 at the same time? Like you?
Do I look 22?
No.
Okay.
Your face looks horrendous.
Yeah, I was saying. Yeah,
I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I'm talking about you have a lot of things that parents might not give their kids money. Like, oh, cut your hair and get a job, Christopher. Did they ever tell you that?
Yeah, I look too nice. I get to argue at a skate park.
Big J.O. Vincent.
I used to be that guy.
Me honestly answer quick. What's heroin like?
We all want to know.
That was. I know it. Unfortunately, but I wish I did because it'd be easier to explain this shit. But it just
Do you
smoke weed.
stand outside of convenience stores with your silent friends sometimes?
I never heard that one before.
What do you do for fun? I bet if you've looked like that for a long time, then I bet you have heard that before.
Yeah.
Especially when you stand in alleyways with comedians hours a week.
All the fucking.
Yeah.
Where are you from originally?
Well, I was a military brat, but we got stuck in Central Texas. So I was like born in El Paso, but I live in McLean area, about an hour and a half from here.
No one cares about this question.
Well, he was fucking I'm talking to him.
Can you give me your entire geographical background? Tell us why you look the way you do. Your face is stressed.
Is the waist size on those pants?
That's a great question. I mean,
What is it?
You have a 30?
I got the waistline of a priest. It only fits a boy's jeans, but I gotta update to a boy's belt.
You had a prepared joke about that?
Yeah, I did.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Seriously though, your waist is like a 29?
Dude, I don't even know. I'm wearing a medium boy's belt right now.
There's something going on there.
Trust me, I do have a burger in my backpack in the back alley right now. I'm really hoping it didn't get
Is that a
stolen.
country song?
I got a burger in my backpack in the alley right now, and around down there, right there, down.
Shut the fuck up. All right. Stop.
Got a burger in the backpack.
I had a burger in a backpack in the alleyway. I don't cut my hair anyway.
Don't you cry for me.
My pants fall down and I act like a clown.
Burger in my backpack. You can take everything from me, Darlene, but you can't take the burger from my backpack.
Someone writing this down?
Where's the burger from?
Some place down the street.
Wow, way to really give him a good plug there. Really a show business savvy motherfucker.
What's the commercials gonna do? Holds up for 3 hours in a burger. Where's the backpack?
When you're in Austin, head over to Burger down somewhere and get yourself one of the burgers and put it away for a while and then maybe eat it later.
Get it to a nice room temp. Let them pickles really wilt into the bread.
How long has it been in the backpack?
Were you on bum
7:30.
fights?
What?
Were you on bum fights ever?
Bum fight?
What do you do for fun? What is your story, Christopher? We're trying to find out about you.
Well, when I want to have a good time, I'll try to figure out how many cereals I try to put on my chest. Have you seen
What's happening?
Wait, what the fuck?
Oh,
No. Oh
What
my
happened?
god.
what? I was watching.
Now I see why your parents are still giving you money.
Yeah.
They fucking, that's what happens when you drink fucking whiskey and fuck people.
I think he has a monkey heart.
Yeah.
Let me get
Oh shit. Oh my god.
Oh, bro.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Let's have some fun. Ari, welcome to another episode of Watch Ari Shafir piss in a man's chest, everybody. This is so exciting. Only at Rogan's Club will the first ever pissing in a chest happen. Old piss chest fucking Christopher over here.
You look like if the guy that got kicked in This Is Sparta survived. You got back
wife. He goes, these guys mean business. Look.
What the fuck, man?
It looks like your nipples are trying to kiss.
They're very.
Can you get like a breast implant like right in the middle or something? Like,
I can get it fixed, but I'm scared, dude, because like it can pop back at any time.
Oh.
It was once out.
No, I was born like this. This is genetic fucking. This is white supremacy right in front of you.
What? Was your father a spoon?
My mother was a sport. Yeah.
Send a picture of that chest back to Hitler in time. All right, wait.
well, no.
Let's mix it up a little. All right, hang on.
That is incredible. You should do stand-up like this.
I have
Ladies and
before.
gentlemen, Bert Kreischer, everybody. Very exciting.
One time I was doing a show in Killeen. It was very
Oh my god.
darker.
Watching your heartbeat right
Yeah,
God.
but someone had taken a shot out of my chest while I was trying to tell jokes. That's the only way I killed that night.
You also have an Audi belly button.
Yeah. I mean,
Understated because of the other thing.
God went out for a smoke break when he made you, bro.
Tell me he threw on a monster cock at the end, though.
Oh, no. Turns out that's an innie, too.
He's got a 7-inch tailbone. Everything's upside down. You got spina bifida in your chest.
So what are some fun things that you do with that?
Attract black holes.
Well, eating cereal out of it, that was usually the number one question I've ever gotten, so I had to
Do
try
you
it.
have brothers and sisters?
Got a brother. No, they haven't eaten shit out of my chest. It's fucking
That's
sick.
not the question I was
Okay.
Wow. I host a better podcast than you do. The question I was going to ask, do any of your siblings or family members that you know of have any fucking wild deformities?
My dad's got it slightly, but I've got it the worst in my family.
Your dad's got it?
Like slightly, but he's got the dad tits, and so it kind of fills in the whole Florence.
Oh, also he's got a claw hand, but
That's a separate.
Separate thing.
Do your guys' dads not have claw hands?
Incredible, Christopher. Way to give us something to work with there. I mean, that is absolutely amazing. My recommendation, always just perform like that.
Like that.
And then write jokes about that, because that's what's going to set you apart. I can't believe I'm watching your heartbeat right now. It is amazing. Do you guys all see that? I don't know. Wasn't that right? Holy shit. Tiger Woods is here, everybody. I had no idea. The actual Tiger Woods. That's incredible.
Never heard that one before.
From the side, he goes away like one of those fish.
Oh, yeah. Man, you guys remember way back when we just thought his waist was fucked up? He's like, check this out.
This will be the 1-year anniversary of that. It felt so long ago.
Christopher, fun times, my friend. You're walking away with a little joke book made by the great Adrian. Wait, let me try to. Wait, can you lay down and I see if I make it in your chest?
Tiger Woods, help him.
If you're wondering how happy I am right now, let it be known that I truly have never been more excited.
Cornhole it.
Cornhole?
I would cornhole.
Underhand? I like my overhand shot here.
Okay.
All right. Here we go. All right. I got another. Wait. Lay back down. Wait, what the fuck are you? Oh, you got weed. Oh, shit. He's walking away with some weed. Oh, that was close. I got another one. Keep fucking playing. Yeah! Let's go!
We'll count it. We gotta count that.
He got some weed and a couple joke books. There goes Christopher Ward, everybody. Follow him at the Only Piper. And like that, the show has begun. One of the very
great. What a fucking surprise.
I have never been less envious of a thin person.
Talk about an ace up your sleeve.
I mean,
The belly button alone was disgusting.
It really was.
Yeah.
It was right.
He had the most third world problems on a white person I've ever seen.
Zach Hedrick. Zach Hedrick is next on Kill
He
Tone.
had a hairlift chest.
That's a Mac
That chest
recorder.
is
Without you, none of
intense.
this would be possible.
Did you guys grow up with somebody that had that though? I knew two people growing up that had
What?
it. No,
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
No soul?
Fucking incredible. What a fun show so far. You guys get it? Zach Hedrick's gonna be coming around the corner any second now. Here he comes. Ladies and gentlemen, Zach Hedrick.
What's up? Oh yeah. So I just turned 33. I've been going to a bunch of Comic Cons lately. Yeah, it's been cool. Me and my friends, we went to one. We had a stipulation. We had to go as a super plus the last thing we Google searched. Like for instance, my friend went to super PlayStation 5 was stupid. Stupid. My costume is cool. I went as a super blonde takes big flat cock. That was my costume. I was going to go to a costume a few weeks ago. My friend invited me. It was called the Kentucky Comic Con. I was like, dude, I'm pretty sure that's actually called a Civil War reenactment. Yeah, the Kentucky Comic Con. You know, they just spell it with all K's. Yeah. Yeah, those people dressed in white are not stormtroopers. Yeah, they are storm the Capitol troopers. That's thank you.
Zach Hedrick. I feel like you've been on this show before, right, Zach? Welcome back. Welcome back. I feel like that was better than your other sets of done. Am I correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect. Absolutely. I like your style. You look like you're running for the mayor of East Austin right now.
Yeah.
How long have you been a all-gay spin class trainer for?
Not long enough.
Remind us, what do you do for work?
I work for Amazon.
Amazon.
Drop.
How long have you been doing stand-up?
4 years.
4 years. All of it here in Austin?
No, mostly in Tampa and Alabama.
Tampa and Alabama. Man, you fucking hate abortion.
Yeah, dude.
What are you running from? It sounds like a place you have to leave because you get in trouble.
What? Say that again. Where am I from?
Yeah, changing the places.
Muscle Shoals, Alabama.
Oh,
No,
shit.
what are you running from?
Oh, running from fucking everything, dude. Like WAP.
Child support.
Nah.
Those payments you knew you never gonna make. That bait and tackle shop you went upside down on back in Alabama.
Yeah, he looks like he still owes a few $100s on a kayak.
I'm gonna get you back, Craig. Just give me a few months.
What do you owe money for?
Student loan debt. I've got a ton of that.
What did you study?
I have a master's in forensic psychology.
Oh, really?
God. Oh my God. You
I
have
thought you were gonna say like I have a doctorate in radical.
It must be hard to find friends in that alleyway filled with 200 fucking comedians. It's crazy. This is what the guys with master's degrees look like, everybody. So imagine what's going on out there.
Hey, Charles Manson, why do you kill?
Have you ever done anything with that amazing degree that you have?
Nah.
Why is that?
Well, I got into law school, and then I just decided I wanted to do comedy, and then just my life has just sucked ever since then. Yeah.
Are you broke?
Fuck yeah, I'm broke. Yeah.
You still owe student loans? Still a lot?
Yeah.
How much are we talking about?
Probably 60,000.
Oh my fucking God.
Worth it though, right?
Yeah.
Gotta have an education.
Yeah. Yeah.
At least you're an armchair forensic psychologist now.
Do you
A lot
ever,
of people can't say that.
yeah. Do you ever see any cases and like try to crack them or anything?
Nah, not really.
You're not even interested in
Not anymore. I just gave it up entirely.
You ever watch SVU and see if you can figure out who the killer is before the show
Yeah,
starts?
I did that.
From the cold open?
Yeah.
What made you want to get into that field in the first place? Do you have a family member killed? Unsolved crime or
Yeah,
something like
none of that. I just always watched forensic files growing up.
Me
And I
too.
was like, fuck yeah, let's.
You must have learned how to get away with things.
Yeah. I just want to, I just learn how to kill people. That's the only reason.
Very, very interesting. Okay, what do you do
The
for
crowd's
fun?
quiet because they believe him. That's why he moves so much. That's one of the rules of forensics. Get the fuck out of Dodge after you bury the body, right?
Yeah. He's gonna wipe down the microphone when he's done with it.
Oh, totally. This guy's only in town to sprinkle some teeth in the ocean so no one fucking...
So Zach, what do you do for fun nowadays? You're struggling as a comedian.
Yeah, just work out, skateboard, watch wrestling. That's pretty much my shit.
Really?
That sounds like the profile of a murderer.
Not on stage.
But he's got to do it somewhere.
If you were going to kill somebody and get rid of the body with your master's degree, what would you recommend to the Kill Tony fan base on how to get away with murder? A little added bonus.
Yeah, acid. I think you can get acid. Not LSD. Just a tub full of acid. Let it soak. And then that'll
How
dissolve.
are you gonna get a tub full of acid?
I don't. That's on
I
him.
say burn the body, cut off the fingertips, take the teeth, get out of Dodge.
That's good. Get a wood chipper. You can probably find one of those.
What about pigs?
Yeah, pigs.
Pigs?
That's a good one. That's a good one. Bodies take a lot longer to burn than people think. A lot longer at a very high temperature. And the wood chipper would shoot DNA all over those
Everywhere.
and contain it in the wood chipper itself. I basically have a master's degree in forensic.
How about pushing a volcano?
That would be it.
Yeah. Not bad.
Get you there.
What else we got?
Probably that was good.
We can do what I did with Osama bin Laden's body and just never kill him, but just tell everybody.
Yeah, give it back to his family.
That's a good way to do it.
What's your love life like? Broke as shit, chasing your
Well, I didn't hear her for a couple of weeks. Hooked up with a chick the other night. That was pretty cool.
How'd that happen? How did that go down? You're standing outside of Shakespeare's. She walks out.
It was just after a comedy show. Just fucking place. So much to do here. I just talked to a chick.
In the audience.
She's done comedy a few times. So okay.
He's judging her.
Yeah.
Like she was fine.
I noticed you're speaking about her in the past tense. Did you use any of your forensic experience at the end of that?
No.
We check for local asset sales. You're clear.
Yeah.
All right, Zach. When you were on last time, you got a little joke book.
I got a big joke book.
Really? I love it. Well, then you already got one.
How about quicksand?
Unless you have a hole in your chest, I can throw it in. I'm not giving you another one. Good luck with that. There he goes, Zach Hedrick, everybody. Rock solid appearance. We have a special treat for all of you. You may have heard of golden ticket winners in the past. These are people that, when we're on the road,
Welcome.
if we find someone very, very talented, they can perform on Kill Tony a minute and an interview anytime they want. They can come to where a Kill Tony is and get on. This is one of the people that were one of the first people to ever win a golden ticket over 5 years ago in Washington, D.C. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for the return of Martin Phillips, everybody. Very, very interesting. Before there was Aaron Belial, before there was Michael Lair, there was Martin Phillips.
What's up, Earthline? How we doing? Oh man, I'm definitely afraid of needles, so that's why I snort heroin. Friends, accommodate myself. The vaccine. Can I snort this, please? I think of the vaccine, all the boosters. Well, I looked like this before I got it. So I was the last man on Earth. So that was when my killing spree began. So thank you. Yeah, okay. So
Amazing. Exactly a minute. He's done it again. If you watch his past appearances, it's just what he does. Martin Phillips. Welcome back, my friend. Found you in D.C. about 5 years ago or so.
yeah, 4 or 5 years.
How's everything been going?
About a year ago in DC, though.
and tall, right next to
Yeah,
right next to big and tall and Marshalls.
yeah, I don't
It
know.
looks like a TV screen at 4:30 a.m.
Yeah, I don't know. I found it online. I thought it was colorful. I busted it.
Hotdogonthestick.com.
Yeah, so this is shit. Okay, this is cool.
It is
I
absolutely
think.
incredible. You have your own style.
Yeah.
Kidnappable boy.
Yeah, yeah, that's
Kidnappable boy. Chic.
yeah. I did fun. Now I gotta get kidnapped. That's the second one.
So when these guys mugged you, can you describe it a little bit for us? Like, how does it go down? You say,
So,
like, are you fucking kidding me?
no, this is my first like fight or flight situation, and
And you can't do either one. So you're like, fuck, 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 fuck.
There's gotta be an option C on that one. Free flight, scream for the heavens.
Did you think about playing dead like it was a bear or something like that?
I was gonna say curl up in a ball. That's the third option. But no, I was flight. I was trying to get out of there.
Right.
But they started talking. After I already got punched in the face, pretty he broke my glasses. And I didn't really have a fucking guy, but I got full on. But it looked like I was like wearing like makeup or something. So everybody was like, "Oh, Martin's expressing himself." It was like I was like, "No."
That makes more sense than you getting mugged by somebody.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So that wow.
So did you get a good look at the muggers? What did they look
Uh,
like?
I don't know. It was dark outside. So
What did they say? I know a forensic psychologist.
yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah.
We did a look at Justice Smollett.
I don't know. Yeah, it was dark. I don't know. I'm not. Hey. I don't know. Hey,
Wink, wink, saying it without saying it, right?
Like, yeah. It was a long police report. I was like,
Because what you notice about these men? Well, they have no heart, that's for sure.
yeah. And the scarier part, they punched me, but to get me to the ground, actually they choked me to the ground, which was weird because I was like, trying to talk to me or trying to make me come, right?
Right. Yeah.
And it's like, what are we doing?
Hell yeah. Hey yo, this motherfucker hot as a rock right now. Fuck this shit. That's what I'm guessing your mugger sounded like. I know you didn't get a good look at him.
Yo,
Jussie Smollett.
he making me gay. Punch him in the face.
That's the strategy. Next time I'll get really gay, and he'll probably I'll turn into it. And he'll be like, oh yeah, now I have getting my man bun.
So what did the muggers take from you? I know you didn't have any
So,
dignity in your pockets.
yeah.
I'm kidding, Martin. Shut up. He's my friend, you idiot.
I think they were trying to steal my car. They got
That would have been fucked up too. They get in, there's like offset pedals and shit. They're like, yo, what the fuck are wrong with this? And the car crash sound would have happened if you were in show business at all.
yeah.
Were you wearing that shirt when you got mugged? They would have taken your giant lollipop and your beat up old Mets hat.
I would be happy for it.
Spinning hat.
Hey yo, take everything, leave the shirt.
What size shirt you wear? Never mind.
Yo, this motherfucker got a clown nose in his pocket.
Fucking low.
Yeah, they're weird.
Where was it? Where'd you get mugged?
What?
I know DC. Where'd you get mugged?
Where?
Yeah.
The Adams Morgan area.
Damn. Good falafel there, though.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah. If only I had the falafel at the time, I guess.
Instead, you had an awful fall.
Yeah. Oh.
You never get to use that joke. You can't really groan like you've ever heard that before, because I just wrote that right here in front of you, so don't fucking go, ugh. It might be not that funny, but it's smart as shit. Motherfuckers, I'm judging you now.
That sucks, dude.
So, do you have other shirts like that?
No, this is my right-ish
guess after that, he's never learned again. I guess I've got a confidence for sure.
What hotel are you staying at?
Daily Valley, my friend.
Okay, I was gonna have someone go through the trash to see if you left it here when you fly back to DC. I love it, man. What's your love life like, Martin Phillips?
It's whatever,
Yeah.
do my best.
I bet when you flop, you flop.
Yeah.
I appreciate that there,
Big J?
I'd rather have Martin's entire body and afflictions than that other guy's chest.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
100%. I'd rather be stuck with that shirt on for the rest of my life than have the other guy's chest. It is incredible. Martin, you're a goddamn machine, dude. I love it every time you come through to Austin, Texas to flex on these motherfuckers. That's what being a golden ticket winner is all about. You've already got everything you can imagine. You have one of these already, right? Take one anyway. There you go. Martin Phillips, everybody. A new bonsai joke book for him. It's about to get stolen immediately when he hits that alleyway by somebody. They're just going to literally take it out of his hand. Hey,
So fuckable.
give me that joke book, bitch.
Keep the shirt. Hey guys, look what I got. They're like, nope.
Blake Alexander. Blake Alexander's going to be up in a moment here. They are getting him from the alleyway. How many of you guys like it when comedians do good on this show? How many of you like it when comedians do bad on this show? Whoa. Brought to you by Gel Blaster, available in stores everywhere.
Hey, Tony, I have a Joe Blaster for you in the back.
Oh, cool, we'll play. Blake Alexander, everybody. Make some noise for Blake, everyone. Come on.
How's it going, folks? Nice to see ya. Hey, I got a cool family. My aunt's disabled. Yeah, she's a full-blown card-carrying retard. And my very disabled aunt was somehow allowed to marry this dude who's barely disabled. That's not cool. You know, some autistic guy using my aunt as a fleshlight. She's my fleshlight. Yeah. I don't know if you guys know this, but there's a group of humans that has a 0% suicide rate. It's men that can suck their own dicks. And God's funny because not only did he give me the physical ability to suck my own dick, he also gave me the personality of someone who would. Yeah. And for anyone curious,
Blake Alexander, what were you going to say there at the end?
yeah, for anyone curious, the experience of self-sucking, it feels like a 0% receiving a blowjob and 100% sucking a penis.
That's probably true. Blake Alexander, welcome, welcome. You've been on before, right?
Never, brother.
Oh, I just must recognize you as being the bad guy from Superman 4. That's incredible. Holy shit. That is incredible. You are spot on, my friend. So, Blake, how long have you been doing stand-up?
3.5 years.
Where at?
I started in Colorado, Boulder, and then during the pandemic went to Hawaii, did it for a couple years, and here.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Hawaii's home of the great Tulsi Gabbard, one of the
Oh,
of the show.
yeah.
Legendary fucking American icon.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
You ever see her in the surf and be like, you bitches, it's our way.
Oh, yeah, dude. She's a strong patriot. I love her.
Goddamn right, 100%.
Yeah.
All right, good comeback.
It was funny to watch. Cat Martin was so in all of our hearts. I don't know if you knew that, but you came out here and really started hammering retard shit.
Oh, yeah?
And I caught eyes with this guy right up front, and he was right away not having it. He was like, "You're talking about my friend Martin."
Sorry, Martin.
Blake has no idea what's gone on in the room before. None of these people, they don't get to listen to the show or anything, so they're all just.
Your aunt was on right before you.
Oh. I'm gonna be on her right after this.
Whoa! Boom. So Blake, let's talk about it. What do you do for work?
So I was doing some software engineering after college, and that's what I went to school for. But now I'm bartending, managing at a restaurant on 6th Street.
Oh wow!
Love
So how
bugs.
long have you been
Who the
bartending
fuck
for?
are you?
For about 6 months now, and then food service for like a year. I just got sick of staring at a computer for 10 hours a day and like sitting in my apartment and shit. So I just wanted to
Ultimate
be in front of
battle.
people, moving around, having fun.
Right. Okay. So you're 6 months into bartending. How's it going? Anything crazy ever happen there?
Yeah. So I mean, this guy recently, he was trying to offer me coke. So he's like this veteran. He's got an excuse, you know, he's a Marine veteran. But after trying to buy me a shot, he offered me some coke, and I was close.
Denied a veteran?
Exactly, 100%, dude. Exactly. Out of respect for this beautiful country.
The wildest thing that happened is a guy tried to give you coke once
Well, I mean,
on 6th Street. I don't even live here. I know what goes on weekly just by going to Worldstar Hip Hop.
Hey, Michael Malice and Blair White, that was fun. They came in.
Wait, what?
Michael Malice and Blair White just came into a restaurant. That was a highlight.
Oh.
Once.
Blair White from LA Law?
No, she's a beautiful trans.
Oh.
She was today pictured with Tulsi Gabbard.
Two?
We talked about Tulsi earlier. We did mention Tulsi.
Talk about Tulsi.
But yeah. I saw Alex Jones right outside the street. You know, that was kind of fun. Just
You're naming people that live in Austin, Blake.
Yeah.
That's not that big of a deal.
The mayor of Austin came in once. That was nice.
Yeah. A guy tried to stab my
Saw
coworker.
Joe Rogan walk by the window once. One time I recognized from across the street Gary Clark Jr.
The weekend manager from Alan's Boots drops in once in a while. That's always cool. His name's Rich.
The sound guy for Nether Hour was in the other day for a drink, and the assistant manager at Latchkey was here the other day.
Those aren't names.
Absolutely, okie dokie. Blake Alexander. So tell us more. What do you do for fun? You're away from the computer. You think you're not a nerd anymore.
Yeah, no, this is super corny and vulnerable, but who cares? I'm really into like meditation, mindfulness, the present moment, stuff like that.
How vicious is comedy?
I like fucking in Hawaii. I went to a trans phase. I fucked a lot of trannies, hottest trannies in the world.
Whoa, really? Tell us more about this. This is very interesting.
I went,
Normally Hawaiians aren't good at hiding
Can
their
I?
coconuts like that.
No, not the natives. The natives are all fat
Can I
retards.
give you a free
Whoa!
My friend Martin's a retard!
But the imports, brother, the imports.
There was an HBO documentary years ago about the trans strippers of Hawaii. He's not lying.
What part of it? Thailand?
It looks like if you're going to do it, that's probably the place.
Hell yeah.
97% woman, 3% man, brother.
Right, you put it right inside of her volcano, you know what I'm saying? A little hot lava in there, a little fucking Joe versus the volcano.
You didn't want to be full gay, but you got tired of sucking your own dick?
Dude, I'm telling you, brother. I broke my own seal. So.
Wait, so one of the condoms that you used? So what was wild? Give us an example of a wild night with a Hawaiian trans.
Yeah, there was this cute little Thai. And the Asian trans are the best trans, in my
Hairless.
Yeah, definitely the closest, genders, the sexes are almost the same.
Have you met Hans Kim?
I have. I've seen him, I've met him a little bit.
Sometimes he turns into Kim Hans, to tell you that.
Yes. Hans Kim Possible.
Also, I know a forensic psychologist you can tit fuck while your balls rest in his chest.
I try it.
Put a little milk in his cereal bowl, you know what I mean?
You see what I'm saying?
Oh my goodness.
You ever go to like Cambodia or Thailand?
Well, so that's the thing is I went to Thailand when I was 8. I missed my high school graduation to go to Thailand, to go to Bangkok.
Yeah.
Well, that's what you love to do.
For sure. And unfortunately, I was with family, so I didn't have the opportunity, to
Unfortunately, you couldn't go pay for Thai ladyboys?
Unfortunately, I couldn't. demonstrate their
Fucking
culture up
folks.
close. So yeah, I had to revisit.
So
But in Hawaii. But yeah, so there's a spectrum of kind of passability for trans. I'd say kind of black is the worst, and then kind of Asian is.
whoa. Wait a second. What are you, a jury member? What's going on here?
And then I'd say Latina is kind of the jewel, like a Brazilian Latina, kind of the jewel.
Yeah.
But Asian, yeah. If you're rolling dice, if you're betting on it, cute, small, cute, feminine.
Let me ask you this.
Yes.
That's what they do that I work into.
Do you want, this comes up a lot in this question. Do you want a small, tiny, little, shriveled up, tiny wiener? Or do you want like a monster hog? Now, I'm not the trans at all, but just so you know my thing, if I'm doing it, let's go with that monster hog.
Yeah, no, I hear you.
I want to see the spectacle of a pretty chick with a big fat dick.
Yeah, no, that's where you're gonna go.
I don't
there.
want to,
That's
but
fun.
if I wanted to, that's what I'd want.
That's fun.
I don't want that at all.
I hear that, bro.
My girlfriend's here, she'll tell you, it's straight as an arrow.
Yeah.
But if I was, I'd want a swinger.
Yeah. Now it's fun, bro. It's fun. You want to have fun. You want to try on different costumes, experience life. For me, I go, if it's swinging, it's dangling. I don't really care, but yeah, sure. Let's take a ride with the anaconda.
What do you mean, yeah, sure? The subject that we're talking about, I don't think sure is on the table. I don't think that's one of the multiple choice.
Well, I'm not a size queen per se.
There's a trade-off. As I said, there's a passability issue with some people that have the bigger.
First time with
But
this
it's like,
guy, I
it's like
really
something gives
thought
you an
it was
idea. You're
just
like,
like,
I don't want this.
he's
But
all
it's like,
But it is
just
strong,
freedom.
so yeah. Get the job done.
But it is strong. Wow.
Like, it was just like,
Incredible. Any of these ladies ever like control you? Or they like dominate you?
You ever challenge?
No, I'm not into that.
You ever challenge a push-up contest?
No.
Jesus.
But that'd be adorable. They're tiny, so they're adorable. Yeah.
Wow. This is such an interesting
But
subject.
yeah, no, it's specifically Hawaii, like of all states, it's kind of a unique.
Who has the worst transsexuals of any state?
Ooh.
Yeah. You have a prediction on that?
I bet Montana's up there.
Yeah, first one, I was thinking Iowa, I was thinking
Colorado's
like
pretty gross.
a big Mormon, a big Mormon, like out for revenge in the second chapter of their life.
Like a chick wearing a dress with big hail-baying arm.
Oh yeah.
Hailing arm.
Have you been with the Texas one yet?
Go to Texas?
Have you been with the Texas trans yet? The old fucking HEB.
He heard the question.
The old Bucky the Bucky, you know what I mean? The old fucking, the everything's bigger in Texas.
So now,
He heard the question all 3 times, just waiting if he's going to tell the truth or not. What? Here? In Austin? Shit. Austin, Texas. Oh. I am gonna lie.
We had a visitor from San Antonio.
More like Man Antonio. You know what I'm saying? Come on. So much fun, Blake Alexander. Fun set, fun interview. You're going home with a big, cool mothership joke book, handmade Texas leather by the great Bonsai. There he goes, Blake Alexander.
All right.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's actually do that. Let's give it. You guys want a special treat? I present to you one of the amazing regulars on this show, famous for his fucking unbelievable joke writing, his unbelievable roasting skills. This is the one and only David motherfucking Lucas, everybody.
Damn, I just ran up some stairs, nigga.
You want to wait, like, have them play for 20 more seconds? His music sounds good. Here, go back behind the curtain.
No,
We'll do it again. We'll do it again. It'll be better this way. It'll be better this way. Do it. Your next comedian is a breath of fresh air, everybody. You might know him from his amazing workout videos on Instagram, where he takes pictures of what he did that day at the gym. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you one of my favorite comedians on planet
can't. I love women, but I can't wait till we can go to the Tesla factory to just build us a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm so ready for that shit. Like, she don't even got to be that functional for me. You know, like she can be like slightly above Asperger's. Like, for real. Like, she can actually be a deaf mute. Like, I don't give a fuck. I'll teach that bitch how to stomp to communicate. You know, like 2 times for the bathroom, 3 times for food. Like, I just want a girl that's down for me, man. For real, like Down syndrome or some shit. Like, I just think retarded love would be so dope, man. Like, you ever seen how fixated retarded people are when they love some shit? Like, my bitch will love me like she love a balloon. Like, balloon, balloon. I just want her to love me like she love the color yellow, you know? All right, man, that's my time. Thank you.
Hell yeah. This episode has had heavy use of the R word so far tonight.
Unspoken theme.
And by heavy use, I mean David said it once.
Did Ari put some of my drink down? You can't trust this nigga. This nigga. I might
Start with that. You enjoy the night.
Man, shut your ass up, man. You got a fucking Braveheart stripe in your hair, nigga. The fuck you talking about? Just go with it, nigga. I ain't you. Look what you did to yourself, girl. This nigga look like a dog straight out of the pound, nigga. Your ass. Motherfucker ain't had a good home in 6 months. Boy, your ass. Ari don't know how to act right now, nigga. Just acting like he going to a pep rally. Boy, your ass. What you got going on, Ari? Why you do that shit, bro?
They look like they have cornrows, but they're like wonky. They look like South American cornrows.
See what I'm saying?
Love it. I think he did sprinkle a little something in your drink, but it turns out it was cholesterol medication, so...
Tony, a nigga need to put hormones in your drink, nigga. Get the fuck up out of
Oh, come on.
Look how red you are, nigga. What the fuck going on, Tony? You gotta stop laying up with that nigga at the beach. Your ass.
No way. Fun fact, when I'm with my man at the beach, I'm face down, so... It's not that...
Tony put it...
I do hot yoga every Monday before the show. That's
just
why
like him?
I'm so red.
Just like a gay guy.
And you do hot yogurt before the show every...
Hot yogurt.
Really tough, David, hauling up those steps.
They really are. No one knows the back. No, the back got...
For a fat person, there's like exorcist steps back there. And it's a lot to get up. I don't know if vaping during it's making people sympathetic to it.
Man, fuck that shit.
It's true. I sent you back there to catch your breath, and when I said your name the second time, you're like...
My cardio getting better, bro. I just got a bike.
Oh, shit.
Hell yeah, I just
You
got
got
a bike.
fucking bike, dude?
Nigga, I was riding my bike down Congress like 30 niggas hunked it. That was like a motherfucker. That was like a motherfucker.
Son of a bitch. What kind of bike did you get?
Shit, Bonza took me to, is it called Bike Farm, Bonza? Bike Farm, some shit like that. And I just bought a bike for under $1,000. I told him.
How much was it?
It was like $1,000.
Wow, $800 on the seat alone. Incredible. That's fucking amazing.
That thing hard though, bro. I put green pedals on it. I did get a wide seat on my hey, my nigga. I need some cushion on this bitch.
Hell yeah. Does the bike, when you get on it, does it go, ow?
That's what you say. Ow! And then you sit down, ah!
That's good. We were going on the road together. You couldn't come because you're your fucking kid's birthday.
Yeah, my kids, bitch. Black people put their kids priority. Nigga, come with your crazy ass.
That's not what I've heard about black fathers.
Yeah, what kind of rewriting of history are you trying to single-handedly do right now, David Lucas?
Yeah. Hey, man, my kids is everything, though.
You can tell David takes care of his kids or his chain would be longer.
Nigga, you look like a Coney Island hot dog eating champion, bitch. Shut your ass.
Your ass up, man. You look like a rock and roll garbage man, nigga. Shut your... Motherfucker, listen to heavy metal while you putting trash cans on the truck. Show ass up. What you talking about?
Holy shit. David Lucas.
Ari,
What's up, dude?
what is behind that shit right
I'm
there?
doing it to fucking support Jay.
So
We're
why-
special. But he shaved his off.
I'll explain it.
But, that's what you're
I
doing.
always do one side of my hair like red or some kind of color.
Oh.
So Ari assumed I had that, but I've been running around so much I haven't been able to freshen it up. So now Ari just has it and I don't.
So why you ain't spray the top, nigga? How you gonna have a bald spot with a...
That wasn't up to me.
You got too much money walking around here bald, nigga. You know that? Motherfucker got too much money, boy. Your special did good, nigga.
Thanks, man.
All the candles in the back. Who blew them out when you was done?
I did.
Hey, put 20 black kids in there. They'll blow that shit out in 30 seconds, nigga. My kids love blowing out candles. Every time she go to Bath and Body Works,
Is that a thing? All these stereotypes. I had no idea. The black
I don't
guys
know why-
blow out candles. Black dads are always there for their children.
Wait, white
Wait,
kids
is
don't
this
blow out
tapioca?
candles?
Oh,
not
for
like
sure.
black
What do
children.
you think they do? Like set it off like altars? Just like fucking...
They probably call their dad to put it out.
It's different blowing out candles on your birthday.
You the only nigga up here who got a birthday in dog years, motherfucker. Get your ass. You look like that German Shepherd from All Dogs Go to Heaven, nigga. Your ass.
Speaking of dog references, April 5th, Dog Belly out on YouTube. You have to watch it.
Gang, Jay is that nigga, boy. Bro, you.
His special's called Dog Belly. Yours is going to be Hog Belly.
That's not cool.
No, it's not, Tony. That was kind of lame, Tony.
No. Hog because you're fat. See, now, saved it.
What's Tony's special gonna be called, y'all?
My booty hurts.
No. Coming out.
Oh, but with CUMMING.
Yeah. Coming out. Dripping down my leg.
All right.
Oh, bro, me and Will, we blazing the stand up live in Arizona. I just did the Milwaukee Improv sold out show, man. Me and Will tearing it up in Arizona for 420. 420, man.
DavidLucasFunny.com.
DavidLucasFunny.com. You can get the tickets, man. I appreciate all of y'all, man.
There he goes, the great David Lucas, everybody. It's a lot easier going down the stairs, David. Back to the bucket we go. Oh shit, he's still trying. Big Al Gonzalez is next.
I know Al Gonzalez.
Big Al Gonzalez. We know Big Al. It's been a while since we've seen him. You guys still having fun out there, huh?
Tony, this is tremendous.
What?
This is tremendous.
It's fun, right? Yeah. It's just so exciting. 9 years and 10 months we've been doing this show.
Fuck yeah.
Here he is, Big Al Gonzalez, everybody.
What's up, everybody? I love it here in Austin. Last time I was here, this lady came up to me after the show. She goes, "You were so funny." I was like, "Thank you." She said, "Buy me a shot." I said, "Wait a second, that's not how it works. You said I was funny, you buy me a shot." She said, "Buy me a shot and I'll show you my good titties." I said, "Wait a second, did you just say good titties?" Like, she didn't say titties, she said titties. Now I was intrigued. Because I gotta be honest with you folks, I've seen my fair share of good titties. But I would have bought her 2 shots just to see that one shitty titty that she didn't want to talk about. Like, how shitty was that titty? Like, I've seen some pretty shitty titties. Like, have you ever seen a titty with hair growing around the nipple? Yeah, I'm not into areolas. That's not my thing. Great, some of the ladies are laughing. The rest will be shaving tonight. That son of a bitch. My husband loves my areolas. Sorry, I just ran over here. I'm fat. I recently went out on a date with a lesbian. Not bragging, just turned out we were both so drunk we thought the other was a hot chick. Now we're both disappointed. Thank you.
Big Al Gonzalez. Now, we've known Big Al for a long time. You've been doing this show for a long time. How long have you been doing stand-up, Big Al?
Way too fucking long to be waiting in that alley, but yeah.
the answer to the question?
Oh, I've been doing it for about 16 years.
16 years, everybody. Absolutely. Very, very cool. And you've been on the show quite a few times. It seems like you're doing better than ever.
I've been doing pretty good.
Very confident tonight during this
Thank
set.
you.
How's everything been going for you?
It's been doing pretty good. Sorry, I'm out of breath from the side of the
This
road.
show is really showing you how out of shape you
Yes,
are.
we're all fucking out of shape.
Great how you run them right before they have to go on stage.
They don't have to run. Like if they,
Oh, I had to run. I was literally on the other side of the fucking wall over there.
really.
Yeah. The last time I did your show, I
That's
fucking
where a
ran.
lot of people with the last name Gonzalez belong. On the other side of the wall. Yeah. Yeah, I said it. No, I'm kidding. Come on, Michael. Sit down. I'm sorry, Michael. Get
What's up,
back on
Michael?
Oh, shit. All right. So, Big Al, how do you make money? You've been doing stand-up for 16 years. Do you make a living doing this?
I eat.
Well, yeah.
No, I do. I make a living. I've been on the road since 2017, so I've been nonstop working every weekend.
Great.
So it's been pretty fun.
Right.
So I was working with Trevino when I moved out here.
Yeah.
So I moved down here back in 2015 because my wife got a job at a university in San Antonio.
Nice.
And so then I had to pick up and fucking leave LA and come out here. So.
And which Muslim? Flores?
No, San Antonio.
Yeah, San Antonio, more like Man Antonio.
Yay.
Oh shit. So Big Al, what's going on? So you've been on 16 years of the game. You've been on the road, but that road that you're on is a grinding, grueling road. Can you explain to some of these people what it's like for you?
Well, for me, I was working with a specific comic, so you kind of got to adjust to working with the comic that you're working with. I was working with Steve Trevino, so
yeah, okay.
Yeah, so it was a lot of like adjusting to his lifestyle, and so I learned how to start fishing and hunting and shit like that. So I have about 4 guns and a fishing pole now. So I'm officially a Texan. So thank you. Nobody gives a shit about guns and fishing poles. Cool.
Yeah. Okay. So what's
Great
the
energy.
Yeah.
He's got a great. You seem like a trustworthy mechanic. Like you're not going to bullshit me. These brakes can go in 3 more months.
I give you a good quote.
What else is going on in your life? Give us something interesting since the last time we've seen you.
I've been doing virtual reality.
Whoa!
Hey.
Wow, is that a thing? Everybody's shaped like that? Does VR?
I mean, instead of you're too big, you can go live your true life for virtual reality.
Right.
Be a Wendy's girl with big
I'm
tits.
a woman with big tits.
Yeah, you can move without being out of breath in
That's
virtual
true.
reality, just by shuffling your feet back and forth and moving forward. I
Don't have legs in virtual reality in most places.
VR porn, you mean?
No, not VR porn. Like
Just
virtual
other stuff.
life. Virtual comedy. Actually, we opened up a virtual comedy club back in
Shut
2020. What's that?
No, forget it. Sounds like a nightmare.
So
It's great. You have like we have sometimes like 20, 30 people that you can try new jokes out, and people sit there and actually listen.
You draft a
Yeah,
suicide letter, and you can do anything you want. It's incredible. 20 or 30 people sitting at their fucking desk at home.
Yeah, most people like they went to Zoom comedy, and it was just kind of depressing doing Zoom comedy. So my friend who owned the virtual reality company, he asked me, "Can you help us do a comedy club?" And I was like, "Sure." So I went in as a consultant, and we created a virtual reality film called Failed to Render, and we've been doing it since then.
So you can see them?
Yeah. Well, so it's kind of like this. It's not like this, but there's about anywhere between 20 to 80 virtual people in front of you at any time, plus people who are streaming, watching it live.
They're like avatars? Like
Avatars,
Luigi
yeah.
and
It's like a bunch of different styles of people just fucking chilling.
Wow, that's weird.
Yeah, totally weird.
There's like an Asian Nintendo Wii girl like jumping and coming. There's just some fat guy named Gus in Idaho.
I'm a donut in VR chat. Yeah, I'm a big fucking frosted donut with a chef's hat. So
Perform as a donut?
I perform as a donut.
That's fucking cool. I don't know. Hey, you know what? Kudos for getting into VR instead of killing yourself.
Yeah, 100%.
Can you, while you're doing comedy, can you jerk off as in just they won't know?
Yeah. You can technically be sitting at home without pants jerking off. Yeah.
Or it looks like a donut's whacking off.
It looks like a donut's whacking off. Correct.
Wow. Just got a crawler coming out of them. Just fucking.
Because the handles they go with your motion.
Oh, really?
So they can see everything your fucking hands are doing.
You could drop one handle and pound one
You
out.
could.
Right?
You could technically. you would just hear them breathing very heavily.
Yeah.
Like me,
So,
right now.
my wife's a pain in the ass. Oh boy. Oh God. Oh boy.
Well, Big Al, great stuff. Way to do it.
Yeah.
You did it again.
I'd love to have you on the Secret Show Thursday at Vulcan if you
There
can.
you go.
Sure.
Thursday night, just
Thank
left
you.
the real spot. Big Al Gonzalez. You've already got one of these, right? You have one? There you go. Have one by the great Bonsai. Follow him on Instagram. It's Bonsai, everybody. BONEZEYE.
16 years, he just got the red band nod.
Brent Reed. Brent Reed is next.
Ari, you remember him from the Comedy Store days, right?
Al?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I used to hang out with him all the
Yeah,
time.
forever. Big Al.
Brent Reed. How's everybody doing out there? Guy in the cowboy hat. What's your story? Where are you from? Oregon?
Oregon. The border.
Which border?
Whichever one needs him, right? Different patchwork.
Here he is, Brent Reed, everyone. Make some noise for Brent Reed.
All right. This is fun. I wish I'd have worn a different shirt. I feel like I look like Ace Ventura Penis Detective. That's what I'm... Just kidding. I'm straight. Probably. Who knows? It's all a spectrum. I did go to a gay bar recently. I'll tell you what. I'm the belle of the ball at the gay bar. Lots of free drinks. Lots of free drinks. Buddy of mine, I think that the reason I got so many drinks bought for me is because I look and sound like the host of a gay game show. Like, come on down, boys. You are the weakest twink. That would be the name. That'd be the name of my game show. My buddy says the reason he thinks I got so many drinks bought for me is because I give off bottom vibes. So, next time I go to that gay bar, I'm buying every son of a bitch in there a drink. It's proof that I'm a top. If anybody's fucking anybody, it's gonna be me. I just moved here from Alabama, which surprises people because I'm, well-spoken. I called my dad today. I was like, hey, man, how's it going? He was like, brother, if I was any better, I'd be twins. Can somebody here explain to me what the fuck that means? He always had those phrases. My favorite one growing up, he'd be explaining something, and I'd give him advice. He'd be like, brother, I'm the one fucking this pig. You're the one holding it down. You ever heard that one? Thank you. All right.
Brent Reed. Welcome, 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 Brent.
Thank you.
First time on the show,
Yeah,
right?
first time on the show.
Welcome to Kill Tony.
Thank you. My roommate was actually just up here, the guy with the headband.
Fuck
Oh, really?
Okay.
Yeah.
He's got a roommate. He was going to be a forensic psychologist.
I know. He fucked up bad. Yeah, he fucked up.
I assume you pay the rent?
I'm sorry?
I assume you pay the rent?
Yeah. We split it. Yeah.
You pay.
He pays me. He pays me with his butt. That's how he pays me.
My goodness. So, you are from...
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. So, you're from Alabama?
Uh-huh.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
how long have you been here in Texas?
3 weeks. You and I actually, when you did your Monster Energy tour, you and I smoked weed together in Huntsville.
I bet we did. 2016.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was Huntsville, Alabama. I believe was my least favorite stop on that tour.
I enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun.
Hey,
For
look,
me.
Deep Madness is back, everybody. That's funny.
Hell yeah.
Deep Madness this guy might be gay, so
I'll get you. He won't see me coming.
No, D, don't.
Sit down.
Don't.
Protect the holes.
So, Brent, are you gay?
No.
No, not at all.
I know. Crazy.
You just come out here guns a-blazing.
Just guns a-blazing, baby.
You look just like you like weed.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. That's a lot like being gay, I guess.
I missed the narrative. I thought he was gay.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I'm super straight. It's weird.
I wouldn't say super straight.
It's Alabama gay, which is gay, but you can't admit it for the rest
Exactly. I can't tell my dad that I'm gay. Don't tell my dad.
I'm a gentleman.
Yeah. I would never.
Your dad thinks you left Alabama to play professional football somewhere else.
100%. I had to tell my dad that I was moving halfway across the country to pursue comedy. He's like, oh, so you're leaving your girlfriend and moving in with Zach. He was like, I gotcha. Yeah.
So you did? You left your girl in Alabama?
I did, yeah.
Wow, why'd you leave? Why didn't you bring her with you?
I asked her to. She didn't want to.
You left your girl in Alabama? her name Jenny by any chance?
I don't get that joke because I was in the alleyway.
Forrest Gump, the most famous person.
Oh shit! I thought you were talking about a comedy. That good one.
It's
Sorry.
okay, Brent.
No, but you should know that you have a similar shirt taste to an actual retarded guy.
Thank you.
It is incredible. That is absolutely frightening. That looks like something you get after fucking a Hawaiian trans person or something. So,
yeah.
Brent Reed, what do you do for work?
I just quit I had a day job at Amazon. I quit today. So right now I'm just, thank you. Right now I'm just door dashing.
Door dashing. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's that when you shit on the step?
What do you do for fun, Brent Reed?
I like nerd shit. I like watching movies and playing Dungeons and Dragons.
No way. So they probably
Alright.
chased you out of Alabama.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, I used to do a show there where we had stand up live in Huntsville where we played Dungeons and Dragons in front of a live audience.
You sounds fucking awesome, dude.
Yeah.
Even this queer's game's got books.
Yeah. It was super cool.
So what have you noticed? What's a major difference between Huntsville, Alabama, and Austin, Texas? What are some new habits or fun things that you're getting into?
It's a lot bigger. I like breakfast at Mexican restaurants. That's cool. They didn't have that in Alabama.
They don't? What do they have for breakfast at Mexican restaurants? Nothing?
No, they didn't do breakfast. They didn't open for breakfast.
What?
Like in Alabama, yeah. I think
You
that's
ever
a
do
thing.
that? I'm positive you're wrong.
No.
I've never been there. You are wrong.
I don't think they do.
You don't think that the Mexican restaurants in Alabama open up for breakfast?
No, they don't. They super don't.
You think Mexicans just start their day at noon?
Yeah, 12.
Is that your inherent?
11:30.
Is it your inherent racism that just believes they don't start working until?
My dad works in construction, so I've hung out with a lot of Mexicans back home.
But they only do night work?
Yeah, they wake up, they start late. Man, I feel like I'm bombing right now. Here we go.
It's okay, Brent. I'll fill in the extra space.
Thank
you don't need
God.
to panic.
Thank God you're here.
So, Brent, tell us something. You have any special skills or talents or something like that?
Special skills or talents?
Anything about you at all?
I work.
Even little learning
What?
Dungeons and Dragons.
For like 6 years in Alabama, I was a top 40 radio DJ. So
okay, can you toss through a radio song for us? Let's hear your radio DJ voice.
All right, all the hits, 102.7 Kiss FM. That was Boot It by Shintits. Coming up next. Coming up next is Some Shit by Ariana Grande. Thanks for listening. Yeah, I don't know.
What was your name?
It was just Brent Reed. It was the same. Yeah.
DJ Brent Reed.
in the mix.
Hey everybody, another hit coming right up.
Hey y'all, Slappy T here. Come on, this project gonna be live in Troy's all morning. We're gonna go to Denver for Weather on the Ones. No one listens to radio anymore. They don't understand what this is. Non-caller gets tickets. Big J's still on the radio, you guys. Hey guys, I'm on a dying meeting. Jay's still trying to hold on.
So the girl you left in Alabama 3 weeks ago, am I correct?
Yes.
Have you been in communication with her?
Yes, just about every day.
Any reconciliation possibilities?
Yeah. Yeah, if I ever moved back home or if she was to come here, we'd probably be good, but she doesn't want to move to Texas.
Why does someone in Alabama not want to move to Texas?
It's a very funny answer. She gave me several reasons.
Is she an Alabama 3 and a Austin 0?
She is... She's a very pretty lady.
Sure.
She's also a comic, but she didn't want to move. She didn't want to move in another. She lives in Birmingham, Alabama.
To move to Austin if you're a comic.
That's fair. She lives in a blue dot in a red state now. She's very political. She didn't want to move to another blue dot in a red state.
Oh, yeah. Birmingham, if you're concerned about being liberal, you should just stay in Alabama.
Right.
Yeah, totally. Brilliant. Not only is she beautiful, but the brains on your girl that...
She'll fix things.
Birmingham and Huntsville are surprisingly liberal.
Sure they are.
Yeah.
It cracks me up when people say that.
My group of friends, for sure.
Yeah. It's like saying it's the warmest city in Antarctica.
Birmingham's a liberal city, but not Mexican breakfast liberal.
fun times. You're getting a little joke book from the great
Thank you so much.
There you go. He's
Thank
on his
you.
way. Brent Reed. All right, we're gonna do something fun right now, everybody. This guy might be one of the most polarizing characters in the history of the show. Some people love him. Some people fucking absolutely despise him. We had a lot of fun. Many times off stage, some on stage. The guy, his last appearance, admittedly, he was drunk and coked up, and he's back for revenge. 3 weeks, completely sober. We're gonna see how it goes. We're gonna give him a shot. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the return of Uncle Laser, everybody.
Y'all's parents ever tell you that turning on the overhead car light at nighttime was against the law? I'm here to tell you that's not a real fucking thing. Okay, I distinctly remember spilling my McDonald's french fries on the ground and reaching up there when I was 8 years old, turned that light on, and my mama pulled the car over the side road and backhanded the shit out of me. Like the way you hit a woman. She said, you turn that goddamn light on, cops gonna pull us over, they're gonna take you and your brother to CPS, y'all gonna have to live down with the smelly kids at the YMCA. You know the smelly kids I'm talking about with the silver teeth in their mouth, the bad kids whose parents weren't there. But that's not fucking illegal. But I tell you what is illegal, Mama. Having that open container of Busch Light between your legs while you're driving, that's fucking illegal. I got pulled over the other night. Cop said, son, you know why I pulled you over? I said, because I got the overhead light on. He said, no, motherfucker, you're doing 90 and a 45 and you're swerving over the goddamn road. So he took me to jail. I called my mama to bail me out because all my friends are broke. My best friend don't even have a car. And I said, Mom, I need you to come get me out of jail. She goes, what'd they book you for? I said, for turning the overhead car light on at nighttime, you lying fucking bitch.
Uncle Laser with 1:10. A very, very rock solid performance throughout.
I thought about reading it off my phone, but then people gonna read, they're gonna know that I know how to read that fucking good. So.
Yeah, it's gonna ruin your branding if people
goddamn right
find out that you can read. Uncle Laser, welcome back. Now that's a fun set because the Uncle Laser that we've known for the most part has been
a piece of shit.
Yeah, you've been on heavily on high amounts of 6th Street cocaine.
The worst kind. I thought I got poisoned amphetamine the other night too. And I knew I had good cocaine in my house, so I quit doing the cocaine that I bought, but I started getting like real sweaty and hot and shit. Everybody else was fine, but I was freaking out, but I wanted them to freak out, so I was like, let me drive home, and I know I got some in my bathroom, and I did that, and I was fine, but then I ran out of that and started doing it again, and then I had to go to the emergency room in the morning. I started throwing up blood. It was a stomach ulcer from the street tacos I'd eaten. It wasn't the cocaine at all, so.
Oh, wow.
Do you know how many coke addicts at first blame it on something else?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Exactly.
It turns out I had some bad Chinese.
I was just barking up. No, it's what it was. Tacos.
Yeah, that's why my heart stopped. So, Uncle Laser, am I right? 3 weeks clean and sober? Is that about
Yeah, I did some DMT the other night.
Okay.
Well, I mean, that's like a spiritual thing, guys. Fucking relax, okay?
It's different.
Right? It's different. I blasted off and I talked to a little wizard man named Merlin. And he's like, look, cocaine's bad for the soul and bad for the nose. You know what I'm saying? So I had like a little balance.
And you're like, but Merlin, I snorted this DMT.
Well, no, Tony, you smoke it, but.
Yeah, no, I know. I know, that's why
you know.
this is a joke.
Joke wasn't reality.
Uncle Laser, so what have you been doing to fill the 3 weeks of, because you were really in it, man, right? You were doing it like daytime and stuff. Explain to these people, because I find it.
Well, look, it's not like a massive amount I was doing, but I get like 2 grams, do 1.5 grams each night. But when you do that for the course of 37 days in a row,
right,
catches up to you. And that's
here's another one, Ari. Just how coke people blame other things on it. Have you ever noticed that cocaine people always say, "Well, I don't do a lot. I have a problem, and I fixed it, but I wasn't doing a lot." They know like one more person that does more than
One
them.
more day.
I just do some every day.
Yeah.
A gram and a half is a lot.
Right.
Well,
how do you stay away from it? Do you leave your fanny pack at home so there's no one to hold it?
No, really, I just quit drinking because as soon as I crack because I got to wake you up so I don't black out.
Yeah, that's not your fault. Not your fault. Yeah. That is judges the world with a jump on that. Don't blame yourself for that.
No, I'm being too hard on myself.
So, Laser, what else has been going on? Fill us in. We haven't seen you in a while. A lot of people, you know, you called out the internet at one point.
You were about the whole internet?
The whole
Generally, like outdoor?
Like everybody, yeah.
Really?
Like everybody.
No, quit making us angry.
Exactly, dude. Exactly. Nah, I've just been doing a lot of like soul searching, all that weird shit. You know what I'm saying? Going on walks and shit. I go on walks now.
Shit.
Do a little yoga from time to time. I joined 10 Planets. Wrestling dudes. I got tapped out by a 16-year-old girl the other day. That was humbling. You know what I'm saying? So.
Shit.
No.
Oh yeah, you better believe it, bud. I got some fucking killers there.
You got Chris D'Elia's, bro.
Just fucking.
Oh, stop it. Stop it.
Goddamn.
Okay. So, Laser, that's all
You ever
very...
do meth? I've smoked it out of a light bulb a time or two. You gotta put salt in the light bulb and shake out the film and put it out and then light it up. The film is actually poisonous.
Yeah. Everybody knows that. Are you fucking...
Yeah, damn, Ari.
Now I know.
Read the email, bud.
Wow, ask us something we don't know.
Tell us something more about your past drug use. Any other interesting highlights that we may not have seen?
I mean, I've had terrible acid. I've never done heroin. That's the only thing I've never done.
Oh, tonight's the night. I was thinking we could get some black tar and push on.
Yeah.
I'm only in town another couple days. I want to write a song.
Fucking hero. Bobby, get the guitar, dude. What are we doing?
I love it.
You're into wrestling? Is that what it is?
Yeah. I grew up on it. Yeah.
I just saw you on the UFC the other day.
Yeah, I was with Cowboy Cerrone. He's a homie of mine. He got inducted to the Hall of Fame. So
cool.
They took me there. We had a fat dip in it. But they surprised me because he didn't know his kids and everybody were there. And they came. It was a touching moment, man. It was fucking real nice.
It is super cool because nobody knows that it's going to happen. I was next to Daniel Cormier when he found out.
Nice.
It was fucking crazy. Very, very awesome.
Yeah, but I didn't realize there's so many like UFC fighters there in general, like in the stands. And I saw fucking Luke Rockhold like trying to choke out Tim Duncan because it was at fucking San Antonio. It was at the building where the Spurs played. It was cool, man. That was cool. That was a little thing there, yeah.
Was that a hallucination? Papa Smurf was screaming. Tim Duncan hasn't been in San Antonio in 30 years.
David Robinson was his tag team partner. It was incredible, dude.
Uncle Laser, you did it again. Any parting words? Now, the thing about Uncle Laser that's important to remember, and I think, again, a lot of people have forgotten this or they overlook at it, is that, you know, while I say he's funny and stuff and that I believe in him, he's only been doing it 3 months. That is a lot less time than everybody you've seen tonight. I mean, you had someone with 16 years, 12 years, 2.5 years, 3.5 years. You're only a few months in, and you've already kicked what appeared to be your biggest hurdle. So,
well, Tony, it's early.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We'll see.
I'd love to have you on the Secret Show Thursday at 4.
Whoa! Baby Brian, give it. Brian, I'd love to come to it, but Thursday I'm performing at Hyenas from a headlining show in Dallas.
So, very cool.
But next Thursday I'll be there if you'll have me.
Thursday, Uncle Laser, catch him at the fucking Secret Show. There he goes.
You kind of look like a Viking. That's kind of nice, but I was like,
I think you should go get your baby back. They met at Applebee's. So, Emma, how do you make money? What exactly do you do?
Solving groovy murder mysteries with your friends.
That's a good one. That's a good one, yeah. I'm a bartender in the stand-up.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're bartending here in Austin right now?
No, I live in Minneapolis. I'm just here for the week.
Oh, okay. What made you come here now, exactly?
I have a friend from Berlin who we were like, oh, we should meet someone in the U.S. and he loves Joe Rogan, so we were like, yeah, let's go to Austin. That sounds good.
Perfect.
So the new guy and the new boyfriend's back in Minneapolis.
I don't have a canister right now, but
We're low on ammo.
you guys ready to put a ribbon on this thing?
be outdone. Tinder has a new spokesperson, Ted Bundy.